गुलाब और संदल के खालिस
Can I get a what? Can I get a 난 어디가도 빛나는 brown. You know what's getting hot, hot, hot. Can I get a hot, hot, hot? Can I get a hot, hot, hot? Can I get a what? Can I get a 난 어디가도 빛나는 brown. You know what's getting
Get the best ever chatpata and chicken flavor by Shu. Try now to taste the real fun.
invincible.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma. We've just taken a hit and are working on repairs for this space station.
Invincible.
One last time before we head on to the grand finals, of course. So a lot of these teams are still struggling in the overall, but as you said, we kind of are twinning. My hair's a little messed up. We'll fix that in a bit. It needs to dry up. I mean, I always tend to take a late shower, and I think it's playing against me today. Hopefully, everyone in the chat finds me good looking. Hopefully, not as good looking as Inferno, of course, but yeah. I mean, talking about the matches once again, talking about the teams. Group Blue will be, holding on to their breath, fingers crossed, of course. There's going to be a lot of changes in the overall standing by the end of the day. So a lot of these teams that are already in the top 16 will probably be pushed down. And looking at the way things are going, Group Blue, there are teams, that have struggled already, and they might lose their position. And so, I mean, it's once again depending on the fan vote to see who are the two teams that will be moving on forward. Thanks to the fan favorite poll.
Exactly, and it's going to be the last day of phase number 1. I mean, we are done with 5 days, going to be the last one and some few more hours, because today we will be witnessing a group red versus group green, if I'm not wrong. I am so sorry with my short memory, but the matches are going to be getting more and more intense because it's going to be the last day, right, of phase number 1. So teams, they need to make the move today, and we will be revising the overall standings for all the audience joining right now. We'll be having a look from page number 1 to the page number 2 of overall standings. But Edge, we know one thing, that from 19th position to 27th position, all the teams right there, they're not dealing a great time, right? So they're in a very troublesome situation. If they're not able to make a comeback today, they're gone. And the venture for Asia Battlefields Chapters 3rd in phase number 1, it's over for them. But today, we'll be having a look from 16th position to 19th position, because we will be having a huge change over there. So, but after this, let's have a look on the roadmap, Edge.
Yeah, I mean, for anyone joining us right now, this is PUBG Mobile Asia Battleverse Chapter 3, brought to you, of course, by 141 Esports. And, well, we are in phase 1. We're done with the online registrations, of course, to start things off. And then we're done with the open qualifiers. And now, phase 1. last day of the playoffs. 8th Jan we started on and we're ending today. Top 16 plus 2 fan favorite team will move to the grand finals. Grand finals begin from tomorrow until 17th of Jan. And then we move on to phase 2 from 18th January to 23rd January. And then 24th Jan to 27th of Jan will be that grand finals of phase 2. And after that, we're not done yet. We will move forward to phase 3 playoffs, 28th January to 2nd of February. And in the grand finals, well, it is from 3rd Feb. I'm sorry, I'm still confused by those typos there. But 3rd February to 6th of February 2026. That will be the end of phase 3. So I'm kind of excited to see which are going to be the teams that are going to be performing consistently well. Once again, the format is pretty simple. You start off with 27 teams, top 18 teams move forward, and they're on forward.
Let's have a look on the groups as well. Group Blue, they are done with the matches. Team BTR, RQ, Team Flash, Sky Forces, DRS, Team Hong Kong, ASI Esports, T2K Esports, and MNZ Esports. All these teams, they're done with their matches. Edge, they're not going to be playing any matches. This is going to be the last day. And Group Blue, they're done. So, in the overall standings, there will be no changes for these teams. And wherever they're staying on the spot, they'll be starting.
These are the teams that are not going to be playing today. And moving on to Group Red, the last day of action coming in from them. Alter Ego Aries, E Arena, D Xavier, Hora Esports, Glue Bug, Alpha Gaming, Burmese Gouts, 2K Esports, and Team Pandem. I mean, apart from Team Pandem, I feel like everyone else is having a decent game. And Team Pandem also, they are picking up pace, right? So Group Red, overall, they're doing very well. And I gotta admit, they are the best group at the moment, performance-wise.
I mean, yeah, they are really doing great, and especially as we were talking about the best group, that could be the thing. But slowly and steadily, Team The Xaviers, Team Alpha Gaming, Hora Esports, and Team Blue making a really shady comeback. But is it enough or not? We'll be having a look because this is the last day. But let's just have a look on the Group Green, because they will be the opponents or enemies for Team Group Red. Boom Esports, Hawaiian Esports, Misfit International, Team Secrets, Young Gun Galacticons, Team 52, 4 Tribes, Demon Esports, and Team Warguys. So especially in this group, Team Secrets and Young Gun Galacticons, I always talk about them. We have seen on day number 2 how they actually decimated the lobby. But let's just not forget about with Team Demon Esports and Team 4 Tribes, right, Edge? Because on day number 1, 4 Tribes, they took 3 winner chicken dinners, which was an amazing one for them. And still, they can see the results right there, right, in the overall standing right now. They're maybe in top 5 if I'm not wrong, or maybe they're on the 5th spot. But Demon Esports, they changed their name to Phoenix Rise if I'm not wrong. On day number 4, or day number 5, you say, they played amazingly. Phoenix Rise were really... Yeah, I mean, they were decimating, but right now, it's going to be the last day. Let's just see Phoenix Rise, aka Demon Esports, how they are going to perform today.
See how things turn out at the end. One Esports was also trying to step up towards the end of the day yesterday, but didn't really get much out of it. Team 52 were kind of impressing all of us, so they're coming back. I feel like today Team 52 will still be one of those teams which we will be taking a look at. So yeah, this is probably gonna be what's gonna be in store for us coming up. Group Green and Group Red fighting off against each other one last time before we actually decide the top 16 teams that are going to be moving forward to the grand finals.
Exactly, this is just phase 1. After this, we will be witnessing phase 2 and phase 3 as well. But overall, it has been a good venture for Asia Battle Boost Chapter 3rd. On Chapter 2nd, we have seen it was a venture of 10 days. I mean, it was a great roller coaster of emotion. But right now, man, we are with 30 or 28 days of a venture. Asia Battle Boost Chapter 3rd. I mean, it's a really big chain of a tournament, right? And huge shout out for 141 Esports for providing us an amazing tournament and those spicy and great entertainment matches. But after this, Edge, we'll be starting off really soon, but we'll be having a look on the overall standings and overall MVP as well, because I just want to see, can we have some changes in overall MVP? Because Falak, beat Young on Galacticons and teams for Team Secrets. Those players, they're also playing great. So maybe we can see those some changes coming in the overall MVP. But today, what are your expectations from the team? But let's just have a look at the votings as well.
Yeah, I mean, expecting a lot of chaos yet again. I mean, we've seen how the last day between Group Red and Group Blue went down. So teams at the top like Four Tribes, I mean DRS on the side of Group Blue. There's going to be a lot of action today for sure, but a lot of gameplay, mind games are going to be coming in as well. At the moment, Four Tribes leading the charts of the votings, 41,000. That is ridiculous numbers. DRS 28,000, and you can take a look at the screen to see, guess a glimpse of how many votes your team have, your fan favorite. And once again, guys, if you want to support your favorite team, all you need to do is, type hashtag team tag. Let's say you're voting for Team Secret, then you type in hashtag TS in the chat, and that vote will be counted against your team. Now that what does it do? It helps your team qualify to the grand finals if they have enough votes, and also if they don't qualify through to the grand finals based on the point system. So at the moment, I feel like Wargame will be the ones who will be needing it the most. And apart from that, T2K. I mean, T2K also have been struggling on the overall. And looking at the fan fan votes, it feels like them and Wargame will probably qualify because every other team before them are probably going to be in the top 16, so they don't really have to worry about being in the grand finals based on the point system.
I mean, yeah, and we have seen the votes coming in, and you did explain to the audience that how they are going to vote. It's a really, really easy, step. You just have to type hashtag as Edge was talking about, and then the team tag. So please do vote for your team. But let's see who will be maintaining the legacy moments coming up today, right? Day number 6. I mean, we did talk about your expectations, my expectations coming in. I mean, we have mutual feelings coming in because today we can see some of the more and more chaotic matches. But I mean, we will be starting off strong on the map of Rondo. That is for sure. But I mean, I am super duper sure when we are going to witness our 6th match, which is going to be Miramar, right? We'll be witnessing a quick, rapid commotion coming in, because it's going to be the last one for the teams, right?
Yeah.
But let's see what's going to be the thing. But let's just have a recap for day number 5, right? Because we have seen some good 1v4 coming in, and you know what 1v4 I'm talking about. We have seen on the map of Wrangle where Warguy and man, that player, who was he? It was Agent 47 from the side of Team 52. That was a moment for the day.
That still was pretty ridiculous. And also another moment in that game, if I'm not wrong, Santa from the side of Yangon Galacticos, juking E Arena there and taking those players on Team Secret as well was pretty phenomenal to watch. But yes, post match 30, day number 5, these are the overall rankings. We have ASI 8 sitting on top, 169 points, and then RRQ with 168. There are not going to be any changes here because these teams are done with the matches. DRS, on the other hand, 166, 162 for Team Flash, and then 40 now jumping up those numbers. 155 for them, 153 for Team HKG. Boom Esports sitting on 141, Amen's Esports on 136. Yangon Galacticos, they can improve their performance because they're still in the picture here. 132 points for them in 9th position.
132, and 4 Tribes right now, they're on the 5th spot. I was talking about maybe in top 5, but they're on the 5th spot. Let's just have a look on the second page from 10th position to 18th. Team 2K, Glue Esports, Team Secrets, Horror Esports, Sky Forces, Misfits International, Team BTR, the Xaviers, and Team 52. So after that clutch from the side of Agent 47, Team 52 is able to secure a spot on the second page, and they're at the fine line right now. They're at the edge. So they can just fall short anytime soon. So it's better for the team to actually, perform consistently and gather one more chicken dinner, which will ensure for them to qualify for the upcoming phase for sure. But right now, let's just have a look on the third page, because I'm talking about Team Phoenix Rise, Ultra Egos, Team Alpha Gaming, Wine Esports, T2K, Team Panam, Team Arena, Burmese Goals, and Team Wargame. So especially today, Team Phoenix Rise, Ultra Ego, and Alpha Gaming. You guys need those matches. You guys need those eliminations to gather yourself a better spot. And to gather that guarantee that they are going to qualify for the second phase.
Volga is still struggling with 47 points. That team is gonna be, hoping to be one of the top teams in the votes there. Otherwise, things just looking grim for them. But you can see there are three teams, as we have talked about it, right? All three go Alpha Gaming and Phoenix Rising with 111 points each. They're on the verge of qualifying and not qualifying at the same time. So it's not going to be easy for them, but they pretty much are going to be having an easier time than the ones, in 16th position already. So things are looking crispy today. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fun to watch these teams come into play. But T2K at the moment are probably not going to be going into the top 16, and same thing for War Guys. So these two teams, they pretty much are going to be, hoping to be qualifying through to the grand finals based on the voting system. So let's see how things pan out there. I mean, we're not done yet. We still have 6 more matches. We were down to 12 yesterday. We're down to 6 now. Just 6 more matches, and we will be done with playoffs of phase 1.
Yeah, and today is going to be the result day, right? I mean, teams, the report card is just getting ready. And let's see, I mean, it's all about those teams coming up on the top 18. After this, man, I'll feel bad for the teams that are on the third page, but I mean, they can get through from that spot if the fans are ready to help them, especially Team Wargay. I feel like they can actually qualify because the point table is not looking really crisp for them. But the fans, the supporting Team Wargay, and you can have a look on the fan favorite teams, right? We have seen the chart, we have seen the graph where 4 Thrives is just totally dominating Team DRS, ASIT Esports. They're having good votes, but Team Wargay, they're also having 4,000 votes edge. So let's just not forget that maybe Team Wargay can qualify because of their fans. So the blessings are there.
I mean, yeah, there definitely are a lot of possibilities for them. But let's see. There's still other teams that I'm kind of looking forward to today. Wine Esports, as a matter of fact, is another one. E-Arena, I really didn't think they would, crumble, because that's what's happening at the moment. And all three Guerreros as well. I mean, they still are not in a good position where they will, go for a qualification there. But Alpha Gaming as well, coming off of a really good performance in the PMGC 25. They probably would have been the favorites going into this one as well, at least one of the favorites, if I'm not wrong. And the Phoenix Rising as well, they're doing decent. I feel like, there's a really good chance they might actually be the one coming out on top in between them, Alpha, and Alter Ego. So nothing to worry about per se for them. At least coming in from me, I feel like there's nothing for them to worry about. But the other two teams, as I said, Alter Ego and Alpha Gaming, with the same amount of points as Phoenix Rising, they need to step up big, and they don't have time to warm up or whatever.
Yeah.
6 games left, all 6 games, they need to perform well.
Yeah, and let's just talk about the drop locations as well of the team, because Edge, we have seen on the map of Rondo, teams coming up all together, and the cluster actually team form is just crazy. In the region of New York's factory especially, we have seen 4 teams making a cluster right there. Team Alter Egos, 2G Esports, 4 Thrives, and Team Wargay. So all these 16 players, all the 4 players, they actually joined up together in the region of New York's factory, and they fight in, right? I mean, we have seen mostly Team 4 Thrives is surviving the New York's factory and then heading towards into the last zone. But today, the story might be different. Let's see, Team Alter Egos, Team 2 can Wargay, they did their assignment, they did their homework, and they did analyze how actually Team 4 Thrives stay in the region of New York's factory. Because especially, we have seen all the teams, all the 4 players, they stick with one single rule, which is that 3 players are going to be fighting, one single player will be capitalizing that respawn tower. So that is going to be the strategy on the map of Rondo, and I mean, that is just a basic. Now it's just a textbook play coming in, which is a national gameplay on the map of Rondo. But what do you think, man? In the region of New York's factory, 4 teams will be joining, 4 teams will be fighting. What do you think today? Which team will be surviving till the end?
I mean, usually it is 4T. Once again, as you said, they are the kings of New York's factory there. And I've also seen 52 drop in there a couple of times. So I think today it could be 5 teams. Once again, these are just speculations. They might change it at the end. You never really know. But I think we're going to be having some really amazing fights happening breaking out towards New York's factory there for sure. And talking about which team might come out on top, come on. I mean, I'd be foolish not to say 4 team. They've been doing it
Yeah.
consistently, so they probably are going to be the ones, having a really good time towards New York's factory. But we did see them, get crumbled, get taken down by Talhi on the side of Esports. But luckily for them, no Amins this time, so they don't really need to worry about it. And yeah, 40 might probably be the ones coming out on top. But Rondo once again, really aggressive map, so you can't really say what you can't really say anything about the way that the teams are going to be playing on the map of Rondo. As you said, that one player just waiting for that recall. That is kind of the go-to plan for most of these teams, as a matter of fact. So you will go try to take those fights pretty early into the game, take those engagements, and get those.
आज का पाकिस्तान अलग अलग ऐप सब्सक्राइब करने के बजाय ओनिक के प्लान सब्सक्राइब करता है, जिससे मिले ओनिक एआई, पैंडा प्रो, टैब मैट, बाय वन गेट वन डील्स, सब कुछ फॉर फ्री। ओनिक, आज के पाकिस्तान का आजाद डिजिटल नेटवर्क।
Already have decent points, you're already going in with the momentum. But if not, then things are looking, things are not looking that good on the map of Rondo. But then we move on to Erangel after that, and then Miramar. Keep in mind, no recalls on Erangel or Miramar, so the strategies are going to be different, and then we will see the cycle repeat itself again.
Yeah, this is going to be the typical map rotation we have seen Rondo, Wrangle, Miramar, and the cycle repeats itself as we were talking about. Like, we'll be witnessing Rondo, Wrangle, and Miramar again. Super duper excited to see what Rondo is packing up, how much action we can see on the map of Rondo, how much action we can witness from the side of the top teams, top 5 teams, right? Alpha Gaming's gonna be right there on, like, they're really close to qualify in top 80, and Alpha Gaming and the Xaviers, they're really close and at the edge to get eliminated, right? So it's all better for them. It's all just a 5-hour venture. It's all about those 6 matches. It's all about to lock in. Just give all what you got, and the focus, the coordination, and the team synergy. But Edge, this is going to be day number 6, which is going to be the final day, ladies and gentlemen. Just reminding you again, for phase 1, we are starting off strong, which is on the map of Rondo.
Let's see what things are in store for us today, as we will be taking a flight path, technically cutting the map diagonally completely. There is a lot of chance for you to go anywhere you want on the map: stadium, test track, Jadena City. Maybe Hametown is a little far away, but apart from that, everything's pretty much decent. I mean, Long Ho also can be accessed if someone just drops in at the perfect time, and they don't have to worry about those rotations really quick. But what comes in to play will be the circle, as we will be witnessing. I mean, we'll be waiting actually before we witness it to see where the circle will be coming up. And 52 already dropped in, so I'm not really sure. Or maybe he's just going for the recall. Yeah, Agent 47 looks like he's just going to go towards Bamboo for that recall tower. But apart from that, I think everyone else are going to be taking off towards New York's factory. So as you said, 40 dropped. Also, Eagle dropped. But I don't see any other team leaning towards New York's factory at the moment. So they are teams up, and they understand how important today is. And we already have gunshots being fired and teams already taking those early round skirmishes.
Yeah, the early fights are gonna be getting started really soon. We did expect Team Ultra Egos going in the region of New York's factory, and we can see the same thing happening, right? We know some of those expected drops, but let's just see into the upcoming moments what we can expect from Team Hora as well. On day number 5 and on day number 4, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, Sky Hora and Sleepy Hora, especially these two players, man, from the side of Hora Esports, they were invincible tomorrow. A phenomenal performance it has been. But now it's going to be Team Alpha Gaming versus Team Hora Esports. Let's see who will be taking a move. But wait, Shaka on the kill feed. He is the first person to take that knockout, and he is going directly taking that finish, which is good. Those elimination points are happening, but look at that Edge. We have seen 69 players remaining, and then we could see 71 and 70. So the respawn, they are going handy, and those respawn, players are just ready with the respawn towers.
I mean, that is probably going to be the key there, and they will probably take their time to perform better and get more points later on. 52 holding on to their positions. A lot of teams here. There's PR as well. They're on 111 points along with all three going Alpha Gaming. So things are gonna be things are gonna be interesting between these three teams for sure in the overall as the day progresses. Boyne struggling at the moment. Panda, decent game yesterday. They have surpassed EA, and EA, I mean, not a position they would like, but not a position where we expected them to be. Wargame also at the end of the day had some decent games. Yes, they did mess up one of the games, but apart from that, it was a decent day for them.
Yeah, it was indeed a decent game for them and date for them. Oh, spot player, AOG with a 6-6, Cloudy 44, not able to predict enough damage to get a knockout, but Santa, we have seen this particular player with a grenade. Ooh, really low to the HP. Daku, it's gotta be on our screen, really low, needs to patch himself, which is going to be the right decision right there. But Cloudy on the knees, Master Smile on the other hand, we have seen a great performance on the map of Miramar. Front side of Master Smile on day number 5. Can he repeat it again? Young Gun Galacticons, they are the powerhouses right now, and we know that Young Gun Galacticons in this particular international lobby, they hold a really immense close range power, but Wogay, wait. Alright. A different type of team and a different type of synergy we can see from the side of Wogay.
Yeah, things are, it was a great start with 4 eliminations, and I mean, they probably need the recall immediately, and they're getting it as well. It's a good start for them, and Santa will be back in the server as well. They're jumping in, and Darko is still holding on. Master Smile out in the open. I don't think he has any idea that Darko is holding on to this position. Master Smile barely survives, and now he'll go for that heal immediately. But now they have compromised the position of Darko, and has to be careful. Darko trying to get as many points as possible before he might just get taken down there, but he doesn't have to worry. As I've said, they already have a player ready for that recall, and that's going to be another elimination point. Master Smile now trying his best to maybe go for a play here. See if he can get a frag onto Daku on the side of Varga. There's going to be some more backup coming in. Young on Galacticos at the moment, struggling to take the player down.
They're struggling. Alpha Gaming, on the other hand, 3 elimination points already from the start. So the start is really electric. And you can feel the aura of Alpha Gaming today. Because right now, they're being the Alpha, the 4 Alphas just pushing it. But Vermin goals. On the other hand, there we go. 3 more good elimination. Godspeed, down to the knees. They can go for the easy revival. That's not going to be the thing right there. And Master Ichi, on the other hand, I mean, they can go for the respawn as well, because the respawn tower is really close in the proximity. So Edge, Burmese goals. We know that this team is also struggling on the 3rd page. Can we expect a comeback coming in from this team?
I think gonna be a comeback for sure. I mean, this probably is gonna be the map where they should try to go for it. And I mean, after this, maybe a couple more matches, and after that, I think if they don't still have decent number of points on the overall, and then I think they are gonna be probably hoping their best to be one of the top teams in the fan favorite poll. And if not, well, I think phase 2, they will always have a chance to go for the comeback. And looks like we have a team elimination. Oh no, Panda, they are gone, and it's Wine who's gonna be getting that crucial points. 4 points for them, as they will also move up to 111.
Misfits International versus Team Alter Ego. A 4v4 fight has been initiated, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who can win this fight. Misfits International, Tony is not spotting the player at the back ends. And there we go, knockout has been initiated right there. Misfits International, the falling, the crumbling, and you can feel the carnage. And this is an elimination for the team, if I'm not wrong. Oh no, they're still surviving, but wait, Effie just barely surviving. He needs to go for that 1v4. Can he do it? Is it possible? Edge, I don't think so, man. Effie just really low to the HP, just barely surviving under the pixel. And there we go. This marks an elimination for one more team. We started off strong with 18 teams and 2 teams, Team Panem and Team Misfits International, gone and dusted.
तुम सोचते थे ना कितना अच्छा हो कि तुम्हारी मेहनत का फल हर एक की खुशी में नजर आए। कितना अच्छा है ना कि तुमने जो भी सोचा वो हमने तुम्हारे साथ मिलकर मुमकिन बनाया, क्योंकि हमने तुम्हें और इस मिट्टी को पूरे दिल से अपनाया है। तभी तो पिछले 35 सालों से नेस्ले का दिल है पाकिस्तान.
They will have the recall coming in, but those are crucial points for all three Guerreros and crucial momentum as well. There's one player bleeding, which means it's... Oh, wait. They're losing players. Now there's only one more player standing on the side of all three Guerreros. As we move our attention to 40, they will not be able to, close things off with all three Guerreros, but they will make sure to get a couple points there. 3 eliminations for them, up to 158 points now.
Man, Falak, the man with the golden hand. The Molotovs, the utilities, and the frag grenades, I have to say, every time he's on point. Beat anything. Beat frag grenades, beat Molotovs, I mean everything. His utility usage is just on point. So let's just have a look on the Glue Esports, because 0 eliminations so far. The fights is coming in, and as I'm talking about Edge, we can see Team 4 Tribes and Falak especially started taking more and more elimination. He's just a beast right now. Man, Falak, what he is up to.
Circle now closing towards test track area. So 40, they don't really need to, worry about those rotations coming in just yet. E-Arena also in a good spot already. With no eliminations, they will have to start picking up pace. They will need to get more points and, just start getting those brawls happen and get into those duels quick and also win. And as we talk about it, E-Arena, they start taking a fight against players on the side of Boom.
Why in esports? They're having 4 good elimination, which is good, and if I'm not wrong, it was Team Pandem getting eliminated by the hands of Team Wine Esports. So we're in the early stage, and Rondo, it's really quiet, man. I haven't seen that quiet of a Rondo on the first stages. I mean, some of the teams are eliminated, but still, like, breathing space between all the teams is really less, and they're not having fight. So it's the calm before the storm, we know. But Noki and Falak, the deadly duo from the side of 4 Tribes, and the signature suit coming in from the side of Falak. I mean, this particular guy, he's just insane, man. The performance every time, he's just so consistent. And every time we have seen Falak playing immense. But Vine Esports versus Boom Esports, a fight has been initiated. Let's just see who will be having the upper hand in the fight, because it is going to be a 4v4 fight. Edge, what do you think? Vine Esports or Boom Esports? Ooh.
I mean, I kind of feel like Boom might be the one coming out on top, but I'm hoping that Voin, is the one coming out on top this time around, because I kind of want to see them qualifying as well. At the moment, they're up to 6 points in this one, 113. But yeah, you never really know. Boom immediately going for that recall as well. Rhapsody 21 will be recalled anytime soon. Yemi's already back on his feet. No elimination for Boom at the moment, but Voin, they're looking good. They have 3 players standing, 1 bleeding, and 6 elimination points coming into this one. 2K at the moment putting the screws to the players inside of 4T as they're down to the last 2 players. I don't really know where they are, so the recall, when will it come in? We have to wait and watch as Voin now coming in closer. The players inside of Boom. This could be problematic if Voin capitalizes and Boom, if they don't retaliate on time.
Here we go, full squad fights coming in, 4v4 fights. Mokta of the side of Boom Esports down to the knees. They can't go for the revival at this particular moment, and Ryzak 5 is down to the knees and he is bleeding out, and he just bladed off. But wait, Resbob? No, that wasn't the possible thing happening right there. Edge, they lost 2 players. I mean, Rapshari 21, I mean, going for the easy revival. I mean, they can go for the respawn, but Edge, they're losing players slowly and steadily. Boom Esports, they need to loot again and again, and they're losing the loots. But there we go, Rapshari, there we have it. A good SMG spray and a good fight initiation. But Edge, Boom Esports, somewhere around there lacking. What do you feel?
A lot of areas really good at, but there are also a couple of areas where they've struggled quite a bit. We've seen their performance throughout, their recent journey, and we know how good they are. At the same time, we kind of need to see what their positioning is going to be on the overall. But yes, at the moment, Boom, 144 points. They're not going to be worried about their overall positions at the moment. Sleepy, Hora will drop down players on the side of Alpha Gaming. Monk is a deck. 911 bleeding. Sky and Sleepy are the only ones standing on the side of Horror, and they will go for the revival towards No Fear 911. But they have to be careful. He's out in the open, and Sky is already ready, in position to take the fight if necessary from a different angle.
Yeah. The lost jiggle, and one of the players, they're just bleeding and going for the easy revival. I mean, nothing to fuss about, but wait, there's one more team also closing in. The 4 beast of Team E Arena right now. They're falling short on the third page of the overall standings. We have seen the particular team playing great in Asia Battle was chapter 2nd, but in chapter 3rd, E Arena, we do expect that these guys coming up good, and they're the beast. Those players of E Arena, they're just animals. But right now, somewhere around, they're lacking the coordination and the strategies. The analysis from the side of E Arena, it has been not done maybe, but E Arena, let's see, only one elimination. But there we go, Team E Arena today, they're actually pushing it with a fearless mindset, and there we go. But on the other hand, Sleepy Horror from the side of Horror Esports, he is taking 2 good eliminations and a 1v2 coming in. So where Team Horror Esports is gathering a fight is actually Team Boom Esports versus Team Horror.
Long will fight be prolonged. Maybe still struggling. He's gone. Jiggle's gonna be back in as Horror Esports. Oof. They're trying their best to accumulate as many points as possible at the moment. Boom will be taking down some damage there. Okta actually will probably go down. There's only one more player standing, and now all of a sudden, Boom on the back foot for 4 tribes as we divert our attention now towards a fight between them and 52 taking a lot of damage there. 40 with 5 eliminations looking decent, and also 52 with 4 eliminations. They're also looking good. They will have to go for that recall to make sure that they have the player up. I mean, it's still pretty early into the game. 50-minute mark about ahead. 16 teams and 46 players still in the server. Burmese Girls got speed. Now the only one standing on his feet. He will have to go for the revival and the recall all by himself, as Race is up close and personal with the grenade in his hand, cooked up, dealt with the damage. Yangon Galacticos are going to be taken out. And now War Guy, they're on the verge of eliminating the players on the side of War Guy. Let's see how this one turns out, as Godspeed still holding on to his ground. We'll be waiting to go for that revival. Race out in the open as well. It's going to get taken down, and there goes the hopes and dreams on the side of War Guy as they get taken out in position number 15. But they do have decent number of eliminations, but once again, it's too little too late for them as the day progresses. It's down 14 teams, 41 players.
It's the mid game, and now there we go. 8 elimination. Team Alpha Gaming lost 1. Nari down to the knees. More eliminations coming in from the side of Alpha Gaming. That's an amazing one. 2 of the players, they are standing tall, but Alpha Gaming, how long is the map of Rondo? And we know that on the map of Rondo, I mean, we have seen that there are no rotations coming in. I mean, there are rotations, but especially we can see much more fights engaging on the map of Rondo, but top 14 teams are still surviving. Edge, 38 players, but wait, is it the elimination coming in of Team Horror Esports? No, that is just a blunder. Horror Esports, they're gone on the 14th spot.
Another team gone. This is just disaster. Phoenix Rising also going to get taken down as well. Down to 12 teams now. Stage 4 Circle turning out to be a bloodbath here as Alter Ego. They're going to be surviving at the moment, but they don't have, a lot of time, a lot of time to work with coming into this game. They need as many points as possible. They're doing decent, but now 6 eliminations, but they need more. And position placement also has to be good. Otherwise, they will not be, accumulating enough numbers to have a big enough jump on the overall to make themselves get into a position where they will qualify to the grand finals tomorrow. Alter Ego trying their best, but Burmese Girls on the other hand, they will be getting taken down. Godspeed, he was taken down by the player on the side of 40 at the end, and we're down to the top 10 teams now, ladies and gentlemen. 40 with 8 eliminations, Boom with 5, 2K with 4, Blueblood and Team Secret with 4 as well. Xavier, there's only 1 player standing with 6 eliminations. APG with 10 eliminations. Alter Ego, have to be one of the favorites at the moment with 4 players standing and 6 eliminations. 1 NDA, they're on the verge of getting eliminated as well. But meanwhile, 2K, they get taken down in 10th position.
Exactly, they did get taken down. We're surviving with our top 9 teams. And again, a 4v4 fight has been initiated. Team Secrets, they're barely surviving. Where exactly? They're just holding their spot right now. The grenades will be there, but domination, Team Secrets, yes, the survival is there. And there we go, Team 4 Thrive surviving with 4 players, 8 eliminations already. Team 4 Thrive is striving for more and more, and the zone is closing in slowly and steadily.
3 players, 9 teams, 18-minute mark hit. Arena, Wine, Xavier, Boom, with just one player standing. As I was naming them, one of the players will get taken down, and that's Team Wine getting taken out of picture. 8 eliminations for them in 9th position. So unfortunately, no position placement, and 8 points is all they will get in this game. And that is decent performance, but not good enough for them, as they want to make sure that they get into the top 16. They need to keep performing the same way, at least in terms of elimination points, and work on a little bit more on those position points as the day progresses. We have 6 eliminations coming from alter ego areas, and from now on forward, we will have those position points coming into play as well.
But I'm so sorry, man. I mean, I have to change my language because the production team is telling me to change the language. I'm so sorry for ditching you. But आप लोगों को पता है कि मैं mostly English में ही करता हूँ. But आप सभी लोगों के लिए, for the audience retention right there, I will be talking in उर्दू, and मैं अपना पूरा ट्राई करूंगा. बट अभी के लिए हम लोग देख रहे हैं टीम 4 थ्राइव्स जिस तरीके से डोमिनेट कर रही है, और जिस तरीके से कयामत मचा रखा है उन लोगों ने. 10 और एलिमिनेशन और 11 एलिमिनेशन. फलक, I mean, ये बंदा 5 एलिमिनेशन ले चुका है और फलक रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहे हैं. जो इन लोगों के पास हौसला है, अभी 4 थ्राइव्स धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ते हुए 11 एलिमिनेशंस. द परफॉर्मेंस वी हैव सीन ऑल दिस व्हाइल, जिस तरीके से टीम 4 थ्राइव्स खेल रही है और आगे भी खेलते आएगी, ऐसा ही हम लोग को देखने को मिलेगा. इन 4 थ्राइव्स देखिए धीरे धीरे, I mean, वो अपना जोन के अंदर कयामत मचाते हुए और धीरे धीरे वो जोन का एडवांटेज भी ले रहे हैं. फलक अभी 5 एलिमिनेशन के ऊपर है, पीछे से IQQ और नो की पीछे से सपोर्ट भी देते हुए. तो 4 थ्राइव्स, क्या ये वो चिकन डिनर निकाल पाएंगे या नहीं?
Yeah, definitely something to keep an eye out for. Alter Ego, 40, E-Arena, APG, Boom, the only ones surviving right now. Boom with only 1 player standing though, along with E-Arena. These position points are going to be crucial. Alter Ego areas are probably going to be the ones everyone's looking out for, because they need these points and they need the chicken dinner to come into play. 11 elimination for the side of 40, and once again, we all know how deadly they are. As zone comes to a close, they're probably going to be the ones trying to take as many fights as possible. I'm sorry, as Joker's the only one standing on E-Arena, and yes, trying his best to take him out. At the moment, he's unable to do so, but Joker gave away his position. He's out in the open. He's
11 eliminations और eliminate करेंगे शायद E-Arena को. But wait, IQQ अपने घुटनों पर रिवाइवल देना पड़ेगा, और सामने से मोलोटोव्स भी आ रहे हैं, जोकर भी जाएंगे, और there we go. ये 4 थ्राइव्स है आप लोगों के लिए. 12 एलिमिनेशन ले चुकी है. IQQ का रिवाइवल भी हो जाएगा, एंड 4 थ्राइव्स रुकने का नाम नहीं लेंगे. फलक और नो की जो डेडली डुओ है, रुकेंगे नहीं और आगे ये चिकन डिनर लेके जाएंगे अपने लिए, अपने कंट्री के लिए और अपने टीम्स के लिए. बट there we go right now. Alter Egos, 4 प्लेयर्स उन लोगों के भी जिंदा है. फलक भी गिर चुके हैं. रिवाइवल आना चाहिए, रिवाइवल की दरकार रहेगी, बट फलक he is just bleeding off right now. ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. 4 थ्राइव्स, यही मोमेंट है चिकन डिनर निकालने का.
great opportunity for them, as you said. Yes, definitely. And 4 thrives, well, they have 1 player bleeding, and Alter Ego also have 1. So let's see how things turn out here, as EA are already gone down to top 4 teams. Now Boom, they'll be happy with the performance that they pulled off here, at least in terms of position placement. Not in terms of elimination, they don't have a lot to work with. 40 will have the 4 player backs up. Alter Ego though, they will also have the 4 player backup, and they will try to take down the players on the side of APG and Boom first, hopefully. And 40, well, let's see how things turn out here, as Stage 6 Circle will be coming to a close in the next couple of minutes. There will be some rotations happening. And 40, they're out in the open. Rhapsody, the only one standing on the side of Boom, and he's in the circle. But since he's the only one alive, I mean, he can't really, afford to give away his position there.
I mean, that's the thing. And 4 थ्राइव्स के सभी खिलाड़ी रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहे हैं. धीरे धीरे अभी ये लोग जोन के अंदर अपने कदम रखेंगे और वहां पे भी डिस्ट्रक्शन मचाना स्टार्ट करेंगे. We can see from the backends, Alpha Gaming उनका एक खिलाड़ी जा चुका है एज। तीनों के तीनों खिलाड़ी भी सरवाइव कर रहे हैं, बट फोर थ्राइव्स एंड अल्ट्रा ईगो दो सबसे बड़े ऑब्स्टिकल है टीम अल्फा गेमिंग के लिए। हम लोगों को पता है अल्फा गेमिंग अभी सरवाइव कर रही है दूसरे पेज पे ऑफ द ओवरऑल स्टैंडिंग्स। क्या ये लोग अभी यहाँ से सरवाइव कर पाएंगे और क्या वो लोग फर्स्ट पेज पे आ पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? गारंटी करते हैं उन लोगों का qualification into the phase second, but wait, फलक M416 की कयामत मची जा रही है। फलक रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहे हैं। दो और एलिमिनेशन निकाले जाएंगे। अल्फा गेमिंग ब्लीड करती हुई और फलक कयामत बन रहे हैं। एक एक करके नॉकआउट निकालते जा रहे हैं। ये फलक है जो हम जिनको जानते हैं। 12 एलिमिनेशंस और भी ज्यादा एलिमिनेशंस हम देखेंगे। बट वेट, बूमी स्पोर्ट्स का एक और खिलाड़ी एंड फलक, ये है परफॉर्मेंस फोर थ्राइव्स की आज।
What a start there. What an end, as I might call it. I might say, Falak with 6 beautiful eliminations there as 40. Now, all of a sudden, on the words of getting that chicken dinner as alter ego, they have lost 1 APG. There's only one more player standing, and well, he's the crucial one. He's Joel standing up at the moment. It's a rampage coming in from yes. And alter ego Aries. Now they will be, a little under pressure there as well. And now 40, the only way that 40 can get taken down is if alter ego Aries and Alpha Gaming work together to try to take down players on the 4 drives first. Otherwise it's not going to be as easy as it's not going to be possible at all, as a matter of fact. But look at this job. He tried to take down the players on the side of 40, and then it was not possible. Immediately diverted his attention towards one of the players on the side of alter ego, and Hazelnut is immediately dropped there. Now down to 2 players on the side of alter ego. 40 are going to be happy with this because they have 4 standing, and now Alpha and alter ego, they might just go down here thanks to each other. But no, Falak still putting the screws to the players on the side of Alpha Gaming.
4 thrives right now. फलक हर गोली का हिसाब ले रहे हैं और ये जो रिवेंज यहाँ पर फलक ले रहे हैं, दो टीम्स अभी भी सरवाइव कर रही हैं। अल्ट्रा ईगो वर्सेस 4 थ्राइव्स एंड फलक रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहे हैं। आज क्या खा के आए ब्रेकफास्ट में? जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे इन लोगों ने एलिमिनेशन निकाले हैं 4 थ्राइव्स, हम लोगों ने देखा था डे नंबर 3 के अंदर जिस तरीके से उन लोगों ने कयामत मचा रखी थी। बट वेट, IQQ अपनी शॉट को रेस्ट मिल के बरसा रहे हैं। कयामत धीरे धीरे आगे की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं। पीछे से yes भी कवर दे रहे हैं एंड देयर वी गो, लोकी हेजलनट को निकालेंगे एंड आई गेस ये है आखिरी फाइट एंड ये जंग का ऐलान यहीं पे खत्म होता है। 4 थ्राइव्स लेके जाएगी इस विनर चिकन डिनर को और 15 से ज्यादा एलिमिनेशंस उन लोगों के पास हैं। ये है 4 थ्राइव्स जिसको हम जानते हैं और ये है 4 थ्राइव्स पाकिस्तान से। क्या ही एलिमिनेशन निकाले और फलक आई मीन दिखाते हैं और जताते हैं किस तरीके से और जिस तरीके से वो खेलते हैं। I mean, it's just crazy, man. I am out of the words right now. I'm so sorry. But फलक भयंकर प्रदर्शन, जिस तरीके से खेला है उन्होंने और जिस तरीके से कयामत मचाई है, बहुत ही अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस थी। एंड 4 थ्राइव्स, they will be taking this winner chicken dinner. I'm so sorry, the transition has been really harsh because मैं शुरुआत से अंग्रेजी या इंग्लिश में बात करता आ रहा हूँ and especially Edge. You did not expect that and see that coming for sure. But Falak, man, a huge round of applause. And उनके fans उनसे बिल्कुल खुश रहेंगे and especially सभी fans from the side of 4 thrives, they're really happy and they've been celebrating for sure. 4 thrives क्या ही winner chicken dinner था and into the upcoming moments we know कि 4 thrives ऐसे ही perform करेगी और ऐसे ही अगर आज की उनकी consistency रही, so Edge maybe they can actually cross the mark of taking 50 eliminations in a single day.
Probably. I mean, that could be the case with the way things are going. As you said, they started off really good, and 40, we know how dangerous they are. We know how deadly they can be once they pick up the pace, and they were picking up the pace coming to this one. At the end, not just getting the chicken dinner, they got that with an insane amount of elimination points, and also 4 players standing towards the end. So 4 tries once again, kudos. I mean, you guys are playing really well, and I feel like they might just be, taking that #1 spot in the overall standings once again from the side of ASI 8. I mean, they're Pakistani brothers, but still, they want to be on the top to make a statement here. This is the playoffs once again. As long as you're in the top 16, it doesn't really matter. But being on that #1 spot, it is just them making a statement, telling everyone to know who the Kings are, and to make sure that everyone knows they're here to play, they're here to stay. And 4 tribes right now are the ones to beat by every other squad. But apart from them as well, we did see some really good performance coming in from all 3 girls as well. I'm kind of really happy to see that they are stepping up. Yes, today unfortunately they didn't get that chicken dinner yet. They did have a couple of chicken dinners before this. So moving on, I feel like all three guys they will need to step up a little more coming in along with Wine to have a really good chance into making to those top 16. But yes, let's have a quick look at the match highlights because there was a lot of action going to this rondo. We did see a lot of chaos right from the start. We've seen teams fighting. This was a great start of the fight between Yangon and War Guy. There was a really good chance that Yangon might get taken down there, but that was a beautiful play by Daku, I believe, who did drag out that fight forever and did get himself a couple really important points.
I mean, yeah, one esports and Alter Ego, a good performance throughout the whole day, and Misfits International, I did not expect them to get eliminated that early. And there we have it, Misfits International, it wasn't a great performance. Alter Egos, on the other hand, there we go. I mean, the Xaviers, they were also feeling drag out the Alter Egos, but this spray from the side of Mokta, it was insane, man. AUG and all their performance, it has been good. But Boom Esports, the day they started off really well, and Horror Esports, what do you want to say about this team? Because they also started off really strong, but they got eliminated way too early, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Horror also was in a situation where they could actually pull off a beautiful chicken dinner, but I think they've done enough going into this one. Their position was kind of off towards the last fight where they didn't get taken down there. So I think apart from that, everything else played out really beautifully for them. And the Arena are not going to be happy with the situation that they are in at the moment. And I mean, Rhapsody surviving there till the end as well. I think decent points for them. And Boom, they understand that if they don't get points, if they don't keep accumulating points, they're also going to be in a situation where they might be in a bit of trouble. So I think they have understood the assignment and they're doing it well. But look at the let's take a look at the stats coming in from the winner chicken dinner team. That is going to be 4 drives for you, ladies and gentlemen. And IQQ, well, 3 eliminations, 1 total knock, 665 damage. Ridiculous amount of damage dealt by every single individual here. Yes, on 5 eliminations, 787 damage. Nocky with 2 eliminations, 394. And then the man himself, Falak, with 1,221 damage dealt. He definitely is going to be showing up on the overall MVP thanks to that damage dealt.
Yeah, I mean, good performance overall. And there we have it. Let's just have a look on the MVP. And हम लोगों को पता है ये कौन होने वाला है. That is going to be the Falak. शेर है 4 tribes का and शेर है पाकिस्तान का. 8 elimination लेके जाएंगे. 8 knockout है and 1221 का damage भी है. 9% का इनका headshot percentage भी है. But Edge throughout the whole day, MVP, Falak. And we were missing him in the top overall 5 MVPs, and he will be joining in soon.
Yeah, he is the MVP at the moment. I mean, there are other players as well who stepped up. Top 4 players there for you guys. And Falak number 1, of course. And then we have Refuse on the side of APG with 5 eliminations. He also dealt insane amount of damage there. 1,000 plus. Yes, on the side of 4T, he's going to be your top 3 player there. 5 eliminations for him. Badru on the side of Alter Ego. I mean, he has been the firepower for the side ever since Alter Ego has shown up. And 684 damage, pretty damn beautiful. And well, these were the top 4 players. And moving on to the teams to watch as the day progresses. We have 5 more games left, ladies and gentlemen. We will talk about them in a second as we take a look at the match summary. 116 eliminations. That is a ridiculously high number. 9 great eliminations, and order with the longest elimination there coming in. And well, as we were talking about the top 4 teams to watch and the top 4 players to watch as well, of course, it's definitely going to be Falak, Refuse, yes, and Badru. We'll be taking a look at them again as the day progresses. We have 5 more, matches to go. 5 more maps. We will see Rondo again, as a matter of fact. And Falak from 40 is definitely going to be the main center of attention in all of these games because of the fact that he absolutely just wreaked havoc on the he was wreaking havoc on the battlefield there. But yes, moving on, talking about the teams that you kind of have to keep an eye on. I think 4 Tribe definitely is there. Alter Ego is there. Let's not talk about the teams at the top, but let's talk a little bit about the teams that you actually need to keep an eye on. As we move on to the match rankings, you guys can take a look. That 4T is on 28 points, Alter Ego on 18, APG 17, Boom on 9, D Xavier on 8, and Voin on 8 points as well, along with Yangon Galacticos. I mean, here's the thing. these three are the teams that you kind of need to keep an eye on. Now, I think they are going to be shifting gears, and the arena also is going to be someone you need to take a look at consistently, as they have 7 points along with Burmese Girls and 52 Esports, Glue Blog on 6, Team Secret and Wargame on 6 as well, Aura Esports on 4, 2K on 4, Mr. International on 3, Pandem on 1, Phoenix Rising on 1 as well. And I think it's safe to say right now, Wargame, they pretty much are done with the... I mean, I don't think there's any way for them to make it to the top 16 anymore. So they kind of need to stop. They kind of need to start worrying about the fan favorite poll there coming up. But we will take a look at how these standings, how these match rankings will be affecting the overall, as we will see some changes definitely. 40 will be making a move on that top spot there for sure. Alter Ego, a couple here and there as well, as 40 will not be making a move to the top. I mean, on the top spots, they will make a move to the top spot. 183 points as they accumulate 28 in this matchup. SYED in second position, RIQ drop down to third, DRS on fourth, Flash on fifth, SKG down to 6, Boom up to 7, Yang Gong's up to 8 as well, and Men's pushed down to 9. These are your top 9 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Post-match 31, of course, and well, 3 of these teams, well, they will still be playing. So expect a lot more changes coming up in this page of the overall ranking. As we move now to page number 2, we will see more faces like Alter Ego, Wine, Alpha Gaming. These are the teams I'm looking forward to. Where are they? No, we don't have Wine, but we do have Alpha and Alter Ego. Blue on 10th position, 2K on 11th, Team Secret now up to 12th.
Dawn real nuggets बनते हैं finest quality breast meat से, है ना? The real nuggets.
For them, Alpha Gaming on 14th, this area up to 15, Horror on 16, Misfit International down to 17, 52 Esports. Great, I mean, decent game, not great, but they still have a lot of work to do as the day progresses. They are on 18th position now. Now, here's the thing. Teams below these, Skyforce, VTR, Wine, Phoenix Rise, GTK, E-Arena, Pandem, Burmese Girls, Wargame. These teams, well, it's time to, press that panic button, boys. It's time for you to start feeling the pressure, start feeling the heat. Yes, I mean, you have 5 more games left. You still have a really good chance. Maybe not Wargame, but everything else, I think everyone else, I feel like there's a really good chance that they can still make a comeback. But for that, they need good games. Not decent anymore, but good freaking games.
And there we go, guys. Overall MVP हम लोग देख सकते हैं. 4 Thrives के फलक finally जुड़ते हुए overall MVP के खिताब पे पहला पायदान लेके जाएंगे. और यही हम वेट कर रहे थे, और यही इसी प्रकार का हम प्रदर्शन वेट कर रहे थे 4 Thrives फलक की साइड से. 40 eliminations और 43 knockouts के साथ में पहला पायदान उनके पास. But let's just have a look on the 4 players as well, because on the second spot we can see FL Zeus, DRS Frack taking the third one, and YG Master Smile will be taking the 4th one, and 37 freaking eliminations. And Leaper lurking behind the shadows on the 5th spot with 33 eliminations. But Falak, no match.
Absolutely no match, man. I mean, he the way he's performing is just brilliant. And yeah, I mean, he's not still there in terms of damage. But I mean, if he performs the way he's performing right now and he deals the same amount of damage he dealt in this game, then I mean, the next 5 games, that's 5,000 damage plus. That's 12,000 damage. That will be ridiculous numbers. But regardless, he already had 43 knockouts, 40 eliminations. Beautiful performance coming in. And it's not even him making moves on the overall. It's just him directly jumping to the number 1 spot. So, apart from him, as you said, Master Smile, we will keep an eye on him as well. He's still playing today. So things are going to be looking good. And, well, talking about the things looking good for teams, we have the votings here. And you can see 4 Tribes, I mean, once again, probably will not be needing them. But here's the thing. DRS also coming in and trying to, surpass the side of 4 Tribes in terms of voting. But it's not going to be possible. But DRS, they will be in the top 16 for sure. ASI might not need it as well. But the team that will need it the most is going to be T2K. And the other team, of course, is going to be Wargame for sure.
And these were the fan favorite teams, and 4 Thrives fans just thriving for more and more. And surely हम लोग 50,000 votes भी touch करेंगे. And DRS, the fans right there as well. DRS, the fans are trying their level best to touch and exceed the expectations of 4 Thrives fan. But right now, not able to do that thing. SYED on the other hand, lurking behind the shadows, or esports T2K and Demon Esports and Wargame. I mean, we were talking about this team, right? They're having 4,000 votes, so the qualification for them with the help of their fans, that could be the possibility right there, Edge. But Misfits International team, MNZ Esports, they're also having good votes. So please do vote for your favorite team, and it's really indeed needed for your team, and support them.
For sure. The ones who can't really make it through to the grand finals based on the point system, well, this is the only way. And if not, well, we'll see them again in phase 2 and phase 3. There's still chances, but come on, it is on you guys, the fans, for you to help your favorite team qualify in case they don't qualify based on the point system. But for now, as we've all talked about it, teams at the bottom, right? Wargame, they were one of the teams. T2K as well. Arena. Even in terms of votes, they're not doing that good, so can't really say that there's a good chance that they might qualify, but there's still 5 games left. They can still make it to the grand finals based on the point system. So let's see how things pan out as we are done with Rondo. Next, it's Erangel, and then Miramar, then Rondo again. Erangel comes up, and then one more Miramar. One last time on day number 6 in playoffs of phase 1 before we head down to the grand finals.
We are heading to the second match, as we were talking about, which is going to be Erangel. Let's see who can win it. And Erangel is going to be the last one. Let's just see who's going to be winning this one, because we have seen in the last one 4 Thrives taking that winner chicken dinner. And people out there watching, आप सभी लोगों से एक दरख्वास्त है, please channel को subscribe करें, and please like the broadcast as well, and 141 esports के और भी ज़्यादा subscribers बढ़ाए, because we know that 4 Thrives fan, DRS fan, everyone out there, they're watching the stream right now and they're not subscribing. So what you guys are waiting for? So please go and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon as well, because हम लोग हर दिन live आने वाले हैं. Because Edge, we know that Asia Battle is chapter 3rd. It's a venture of 30 days.
It is. I mean, it's still gonna be taking a while, and we all love it. And you guys definitely don't want to be missing on any of the action. And talking about action, well, it's time for us to take a look at the map of Erangel. Will we see 4 Thrives once again thriving for another chicken dinner, or will we have any other team stepping up to the plate, trying to get that chicken dinner, steal the points on the side of 4T? Because at the moment, they're the ones sitting at the top, they don't need to worry about. But the ones at the bottom, well, things are getting heated up as we will start towards built-up power and towards Georgia Paul. Maybe get a dip in the water to cool things down. But at the moment, Kameski, Starbucks, Vernie, Zarki as well. I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of these places empty, probably. But Chinky, though, on the other hand, we did see a lot of commotion. We did see most of the circles ending in towards that area as well. But we will see how things pan out here, because we did see a couple of the teams changing their drop location as the last day comes into play. On the left-hand side of the screen, you guys can take a look at the points and which team standing at which point how many points they have at the moment. And those standings are just based on the 2 groups that are playing. Group Blue is excluded at the moment, so keep that in mind before you make any assumptions, as we will be jumping in with 71 players, I believe. So I think 1 player did not join from, I'm not really sure which team, but apart from that, I think everyone else is in the server.
Everyone else is in the server for sure, and Alter Egos starting off really strong, and having 18 teams already. Edge, 71 players are remaining. I mean, no commercials. Things are happening. Boom Esports on the other hand right now. Resbob, in the previous match, we have seen Resbob dealing a really troublesome moment, but Yummy 779 on the other hand, he's having a dagger in his hand, not able to find any sort of connections. 2 of the players of Team Boom Esports is still surviving. Oh man, let's see. 799, he's just also gone. Resbob, being the Solomon survivor, can he actually pull it off against Team Bomber's goals?
the only one standing right now, and this is going to be a disaster for Boom if he gets taken down here. But yes, okay, in the hand, he's trying his best to maybe go for a couple frags here. He will make sure to get one. Can he get another one? He'll go for the finish immediately, gets the point as well. And now all of a sudden, he's able to get himself an extra point as well. Okta and Rhapsody, the only one standing, the only one bleeding actually, I'm sorry. As Yummy is going to be confirmed as well, but Boom, they're putting it to work. It's not over yet though. Burmese Gao still have 2 players standing. On the other hand, Alter Ego Aries, they are struggling as well. Boom might be in a tough spot with the way things are going right now. Young on Galacticos are going to be losing a couple of players thanks to Arena and Global working together as they take them down. Romeo and Master Smile hit the deck. It's all down to Master Ichi and Unknown, the only one standing, but Global, they've already invaded the area. They're trying to take the players down on the side of Young on Galacticos. M249 in the hands. They have to be careful as he comes out in the open. Neswell K still reigns supreme. Santa will get that, but dramatic. Moving on, look at the position. Beautiful play. And he's out in the open though. He will take him down regardless, but on the other part of the map, boom, they get taken down. 2 eliminations, but that's about it. No position point whatsoever. Say Cloud now will go for the revival onto Santa. Once again, remember boys, no recalls here on the map of Rango. It's a do or die situation for all of these teams, and at the moment, Yangon Galacticos, they're doing this and at the same time dying.
Games remaining, 59 players. We started off with 70 and we are down to 59 already. So the fights are getting initiated really soon. Cloudy44 really low into the HP. Needs to patch himself, which is going to be the right decision maybe. But right now we can see 2 eliminations coming in. But they lost Master Smile. They lost Romeo. I mean, this is not looking good for them. Young on Galacticons feeling a lot of wrath. 2 eliminations. Oh no, from the beckons we can see the sprays is also reigning supreme. E Arena team, it is. They lost 1 player, but E Arena down with 3 players and fighting against team Young on Galacticons. Yeah, we did expect Young on Galacticons and Team Arena taking fight in the region of Georgepool, but I was feeling that Team Arena might actually take the spot in Georgepool City, but they're coming in the region of Containers and fighting down here, which is insane. Young on Galacticons, they're down to only single solo player, which is going to be Sarah. And we have seen the performance coming in from the side of Santa on day number 2 and on day number 1. It has been great. But 2 eliminations. Santa, he's just surviving. He's not going to move at all. Is it Team Alter Egos? Which team it is? This one more team. Oh, it's actually going to be Team Glue. Oh, from the back ends we can see one more team approaching slowly and steadily, which is going to be Team Secrets. What is going to be the upcoming moments with what thing exactly we can see? But Young on Galacticon Santa, he's just waiting for the right particular moment to strike in. Let's see. Santa, it's all about the patience. Patience is the key. And there we go. Arena is striking in all together. Gluematic really low the HP, and I feel like this is the elimination. Yes, this marks an elimination for Team Glue. Yes, they are just gone on 17th spot. Team Gluematic and Team Glue Blood, they're just gone. And Young Guns, oh, Galactic and Santa, Joker, do they spot them? Yeah, they did. Santa will be taking 1 player down. Joker really low to the HP, and there we have it. Frank is level best, and there you go. Young Gun Galacticos, they are also gone on the 16th spot. Fifteen teams right now. Hora Esports. Oh no. They're actually playing with 3 players. Where is the whole team of Hora Esports? I don't know. So they're already down to a disadvantage, which is not good. And right now 4 Thrives. They're having a great spot.
Honor X9D, the unbreakable AI smartphone, all-angle ultra-tough, IP69K water resistant, our toughest protection ever, with the largest battery in its class.
And let us know, क्या 4 Thrives actually आज 220 या 200 से ज़्यादा points cover up करवाएगी या फिर नहीं? Let me know आप लोगों का predictions क्या है आज के एंड में, क्योंकि हम लोग एंड में देखेंगे मिरामार व्हिच इज गोइंग टू बी द 6th मैच, एंड क्या फोर थ्राइव्स आर आज एक अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस दे पाएगी या फिर नहीं. आई मीन फोर थ्राइव्स दे स्टार्टेड ऑफ रियली स्ट्रांग. डू नॉट गेट मी रॉन्ग, रोंडो पे उन लोगों ने बहुत ही भयंकर परफॉर्मेंस दी थी, बट फोर थ्राइव्स it's all about Erangel. हम लोगों ने अपना journey of PUBG Mobile, we started off in the region of Erangel. We all started playing those tutorials, right? So it's all about Erangel. Let's just see Edge. Can they actually four thrives cross the threshold of 200? But Team Pandem right now, they're having 4 players standing and one of the players is going to get down on their knees. It's going to be Team Xavier's.
I mean, 200. I was counting on 300 maybe if things were looking good. I mean, if they kept playing the way that they did on the map of Rondo, then it's probably going to be better. I mean, there are better chances that they might actually go for that 300 as well. That nade by C. Come on, the face, man. Xavier, gone. This is just unfortunate for them. But yes, Team Pandem, they're going to be happy with the position that they have at the moment. On the map, not on the overall. They did get themselves to up to 4 eliminations, 98 total points now. At Xavier, they're going to be taken down. 8-minute mark hit. 14 teams still in the server. 44 players alive. Things are looking good, but not good enough for the side of Pandem. And Burmese Girls also needs to step up.
Alright, everyone watching out there. मैं mostly Urdu में बात नहीं करता हूँ, but if you guys want me to cast in Urdu, then do let us know into the comment section right there, and please subscribe the channel of 141 Esports, because उन लोगों ने they provided us a great opportunity, right Edge? So why not actually subscribe the channel and do let us know if you guys want me to cast in Urdu again. And I mean, मैं वो करता रहूँगा. And right there, we can see Team Secrets on our screen. A good performance it has been for Team Secrets throughout the whole day, but it's just the first match, Edge. What are your expectations coming up from the side of Team Secrets? Can they actually be on the first page or maybe on the second page and taking a guaranteed qualification in phase number 2?
I mean, if they keep playing playing the same way that they perform, usually, that is their natural game style. Go aggressive, don't stop, push through everything, and just take down everything that moves. I think they should be, going in strong, and they might have a really good day at the end for sure. At the moment, they are really far away, and they will take some time coming back in for sure. But we'll see how things turn out, because once again, everything's speculation. Things don't usually turn out the way we plan them to. Sometimes, just the PUBG Mobile gods, they have something else in store for us, and well, you just have to wait and see what we can do. Focus on what we can do better at the moment. 4T and Alpha Gaming, they're going against each other, and looks like 4T, they put in the heat after a great game last time. At the moment, on the verge of getting eliminated, and right now they will be getting eliminated. Alpha Gaming will be the ones taking them down. No domination this time coming in from 4T, as they will be crushed by Alpha Gaming.
Alpha Gaming, they're gone. 4 thrives, they had a better run in the last one. On the map of round, especially उन लोगों का match बहुत अच्छा रहा था, but Edge right now they're just eliminated like that. But 4 thrives, as we were talking about, and हम लोग predictions जानना चाह रहे थे आपके और chat section के भी, कि क्या आज 4 thrives 220 या 250 से ज़्यादा points cover up कर पाएगी या फिर नहीं. उन लोगों का दूसरा match तो अच्छा नहीं रहा, but into the upcoming one, Miramar is going to be. Let's see, Miramar वाले match के अंदर वो लोग chicken dinner ले पाते हैं या फिर नहीं, या फिर कोई और पाकिस्तानी टीम आएगी और chicken dinner लेके जाएगी. But अभी के लिए 4 thrives एक फुल स्टॉप लगता हुआ उन लोगों के ऊपर. कहर हम लोग नहीं देख पाएंगे 4 थ्राइव्स का, बट वाइन ई-स्पोर्ट्स ऑन द अदर हैंड, सभी के सभी चारों प्लेयर्स जिंदा हैं. 0 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स, अभी तक कोई भी फाइट यहाँ पे स्टार्ट नहीं हुई है. एज इनटू द अपकमिंग मोमेंट्स, क्या वाइन ई-स्पोर्ट्स इन द एंड जोन वो भी 4 थ्राइव्स के जैसे कयामत मचा पाएंगे या फिर नहीं है, या फिर कोई हमको दूसरी टीम देखने को मिलेगी जो इस बार चिकन डिनर ले जाएगी और तीसरे पायदान पे या फिर तीसरे पेज पे जो 19वें फ्रॉम 19th to 27th पॉइंट्स पे या फिर जो पोजीशन पे जो टीम्स हैं उनमें से कोई टीम आएगी और चिकन डिनर लेके जाएगी. दैट इज गोइंग टू बी द क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज उधर से जो अगर टीम्स आएंगी, सो दे विल बी मेकिंग अ गुड कमबैक ऑन द सेकंड पेज एंड ऑन द फर्स्ट पेज.
Comebacks. Will we see? Or a jump into just 3 players, right? So that is something to worry about. But on the overall, they're doing decent, so they don't really need to start taking that pressure at the moment. 3 players coming in, but 128 points already. With that one elimination, they got into this one as well. Team below them exactly on 127, as they were tied with Hora before this. The Xavier, they gone. 40's gone, Boom's gone, Yangon's gone, Glue's gone. So the teams at the bottom now, they have a really good chance. Teams like Pandem, Burmese, Warga, E-Arena especially, Phoenix Rising, another Pakistani team, and I think they might have a really confident run here if they start focusing up. Pandem, on the other hand, they will be on the verge of those 100 points, and they might actually get more points and get a huge jump on that overall.
Team Pandem, good for elimination edge. They're having 4 numbers, and from here, I mean, there are only 2 players taking those elimination points, and they eliminated 1 team and having 4 good eliminations. But into the upcoming moments in the mid phase of the game, can they actually clutch it off? What is going to be the scenario? And here, let's say Team Pandem, 13 teams. What are your expectations from this team?
Pandem though, I mean, ever since before they even joined the party, right? And before they even joined the fight, before just Group Blue and Group Green were playing against each other, Pandem, we had a little bit of hope for them coming into this, and we did see a couple of fans of them in the chat as well. But now they've struggled on day 1. Day 2, they picked up the pace. Day 3, they've done better. Day 4, now things are looking even better as the day progresses. 52 on the other hand, we got to see how they end things on, right? And 2K Esports, another team that are on the same level of Pandem, if you ask me, but they've had a better performance when compared to Pandem. In the meanwhile, look at we're talking about 2K. Alpha came in this third part of the fight and almost eliminated the entire squad. Now Team Secret, all they need to do is eliminate 1 player, and that is Boy 2K, and apart from him, no one else is surviving, and he might just get taken. Now there are multiple teams in every corner of the map trying to take him down. He's out in the open, and he will be eliminated by Xeris. Team Secret will be the one knocking 2K out of the picture. We're down to 12 teams, 33 players.
We're down to our 12 teams, and I mean, the audience is showing support, and I'm forced to do in Urdu. मेरे को इतने अच्छे तरीके से बोलने नहीं आता. So please do not get me wrong. But Edge, let's just have a look and क्या होता है into the upcoming ones, because 8 सेकंड और जिस तरीके से जोन रफ्तार से क्लोजिंग कर रहा है टीम Demon Esports या फिर Phoenix Rise, आप कुछ भी बोल दीजिए, इन लोगों ने बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दिया था on day number 3 and day number 4, and on day number 5 somewhere around वो लोग इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाए थे. बट Demon Esports क्लोज रेंज के अंदर चारों ही खिलाड़ी बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे हैं. बट जोन देखिए एक हार्ड शिफ्ट लेता हुआ, एंड आगे क्या होता है क्या नहीं देखने वाली चीज रहेगी. बट अभी के लिए टीम Hora Esports जोन का एक मिड सेक्शन लेते हुए फ्रॉम द Pekins Misfit International टीम Pandem हायर ग्राउंड के एडवांटेज पे, यहाँ से वो एडवांटेज हम लोगों के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा फ्रूटफुल रहेगा. देखते हैं क्या टीम Phoenix Rise टीम सीक्रेट को एलिमिनेट कर पाती है या फिर नहीं. एक 4-4v4 फाइट यहाँ पे इनिशिएट होती हुई.
Circle now closing in as well. Another squad trying to take the side of the players inside of Team Secret down, as they will be successful to do so. It is the side of Phoenix Rising coming up and taking down 4 eliminations for themselves, and Team Secret, they're gone out of the picture. Team Pandem, on the other hand, now trying to immediately go for this fight, as Pandem takes down one. Huzaifa gets taken out as well inside of the Phoenix Rising, and now there's a really good chance they might actually come in and close out the entirety of the squad. And Phoenix Rising, well, at the moment, the Phoenix are going down, and no more Rising. They're out in 10th position. 4 eliminations, and that's about it. Phoenix Rising is gone. Burmese Girls, on the other hand, are gone as well with 5 eliminations. 9th position. Pandem is having a really good time right now, as they will cross that 100-point threshold. They're looking like the favorites at the moment to maybe take down the entire thing. Mystery International, the only other squad with 4 players alive, but they don't have any elimination points going into this one.
क्या ही जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस रही थी Phoenix Rise Demon Esports की. उन लोगों ने भले ही अपना नाम चेंज किया था, बट परफॉर्मेंस वैसी ही तगड़ी थी. बट अभी के लिए टीम Phoenix Rise एलिमिनेट होते हुए 9वें पायदान के ऊपर एक अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस नहीं दे पाए, बट वॉर गए. ये एक टीम थी यहाँ पर अभी 3rd पेज पे है, but they're on the 27th spot. But उन लोगों के fans उन लोगों को support देते हुए, but let's just see क्या team war गई एक chicken dinner निकाल पाती है या फिर नहीं आज के दिन में. But जैसे ही मैं बोल रहा हूँ team war के eliminate हो चुकी है 8वें पायदान के ऊपर H for team war के. This is not looking good. But on the other hand, Vine Esports E14 और Atex का use करते हुए एक nostalgia मेरे लिए और H के लिए.
Ooh, sure. As soon as we see Mini 14 ZWMs, any of the kind of like not exactly sniper rifle, but any snipers that we see coming in, even if it's a DMR, sometimes we do feel happy taking a look at them, getting to see them in action. And also Rico Aries with only one man standing, or should I say one man just crawling and just waiting onto his position, trying his best to maybe make his way into the circle, but he will be caught out by Buddy. And 95, he will drop him. Also, Rico Aries gone in 7th position. They don't have a lot of eliminations to work with, but they will take it as they get one or two position placement points there, but that's about it. Wine, on the other hand, still struggling. They have no elimination points, but they do have 3 players standing. Let's see on what position they finish as the game progresses.
I mean, Hora Esports एक बहुत ही ज़्यादा versatile team है. जिस तरीके से ये लोग eliminations निकालते हैं वो बहुत अच्छा है. शुरुआत से ही एक aggressive pace लेते हुए एक aggressive approach थी इस game के अंदर Rangle के ऊपर, but अभी वो चीज़ होती नहीं हुई. And Hora Esports, I mean, सिर्फ और सिर्फ 3 players के साथ खेल रहे थे. 3 ही खिलाड़ी join किए थे game के अंदर और तीनों के तीनों survive. चिकन डिनर को लेके जाएंगे या फिर नहीं. बट अगेन टीम 52, Misfits International, Vine Esports, टीम E Arena, टीम Pandem, every one of them are surviving. क्या ही जबरदस्त मुकाबला ये चल रहा है इस रैंगल के मैप पे.
देखेंगे जरूर अगर हो रहा क्या हो रहा निकाल सकते हैं यहाँ पे चिकन डिनर. This is going to be brilliant if they actually pull it off. Yes, मतलब मैं भी बोल सकता हूँ लेकिन थोड़ा इंग्लिश में अपना ज़्यादा strong है, but at the moment looks like Hora Sky, especially at that range, he's so good on that M4. They'll be dropping him and Yamal is going to get taken down as well. Beautiful stuff. And as you said, Hora, 3 players still surviving with all 3 2 eliminations in the top 6. Now on the verge of maybe contesting for that chicken dinner. Still holding on to that compound, never letting go. Arena on the other hand, they're going to be dropped dead. And 52 will be the ones coming on top. There's only one more player surviving. Arena wanted to be the one there in the top 5 now. 15 players in. Pandem with 4. Misfits with 4. Wine with 3. Hora with 3 as well. 3 each as well. They only have 1 as I speak. Pandem, they will be dropped down to 3 as one player is bleeding at the moment.
I mean, that transition that was really strong for me as well. But right now, we can see Team Pandem. They're also getting more and more. Hora Esports, on the other hand, क्या ही अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस है. Misfits International अभी के लिए यहाँ पे चारों के चारों प्लेयर जिंदा तो हैं. एक हायर रेस का एडवांटेज भी है उन लोगों के पास में. बट क्या वो लोग ये चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? अपनी प्रेडिक्शन जरूर हमको बताइएगा. बट टीम पैंडम 3 players और तीनों के तीनों खिलाड़ी जिंदा हैं. They lost 1. Vine Esports on the other hand, उन लोगों ने भी एक खिलाड़ी को लूज किया है. तीनों के तीनों अभी जिंदा है. क्या ये चिकन डिनर आ रहा है? Hora Esports, Misfits International. It's really hard to predict anything, man, because end तक परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी है. 5 की 5 टीम अभी तक जिंदा है. 14 टॉप प्लेयर्स हम लोग को यहाँ पे मिल चुके हैं. We are down to the 5th zone and let's see into the upcoming one. जो एक आखिरी खिलाड़ी बचा है टीम 52 का. क्या वो चिकन डिनर ले पाएगा या फिर नहीं? सोलो.
That Shaq is barely just helping him survive. But ये 3 player हो रहा के साइड से बेहतरीन performance. Just surviving till the end, and they're taking these cautious moves, making it work. They're taking calculated risks. Yes, they're here with only 2 eliminations, but जिस तरीके से ये तीनों player perform कर रहे हैं अभी, this is the kind of strategy that I'm looking out for. Now, this is what I was talking about. Remember when I said that I was waiting to see if there are going to be teams coming up with different strategies? Yes, this is exactly what I was talking about. They could have gone with any other strategy. They could have been in a different position if there's only 3 players surviving. I mean, even when you have 4 players jumping in and you're down to 3 players, you see different stats come in, and that's exactly what Hora is doing right now. they will not take their sight off of this area where they know the player of 52 is. And उनको बाहर आना ही पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. Blue zone quit करेगी ज़रूर उन्हें अभी. Stage 6 as well. It's gonna deal a lot of damage.
It's gonna deal a lot of damage surely. And 5 teams कोई भी यहाँ पे initiate नहीं कर रहा है. Everyone is having their spot and सभी लोगों ने reposition कर लिया. IGL यहाँ पे बढ़िया performance दिखाती है and सभी के सभी लोग एक अच्छी reposition लेके तो रखे थे. But right now हमारा esports एक player knockout है. revival की दरकार वहाँ पे रहेगी. क्या revival वहाँ पे हो पाएगा या फिर नहीं? That is going to be the question. But Misfits International चारों के चारों player charge in करते हुए Team Pandem के ऊपर एक knockout एक player Team Pandem का यहाँ पे जा चुका है. And there we go. The grenades are looking strong. Grenades का यहाँ पे damage आता हुआ. But एक player Team Pandem का एक खिलाड़ी वो पीछे से यहाँ पे बहुत ही ज़्यादा troublesome situation देता हुआ. And there we go. I mean the cover fire is looking strong.
And they are gone. Somehow, that solo player on the side of 52 Esports sustained longer than the player on the side of Fandom. And now things are looking good for that 52 player to maybe survive a little longer when compared to other teams at the moment. Hora, they will be feeling the heat coming in from Boyne as well. They will lose the player. Misfit International now the words of getting a chicken dinner, as they will be the only team with 4 players standing. They already have 4 eliminations coming in. As the last man standing on the side of 52, they will be dropped. Last 3 teams now surviving. Top 9 players in the server.
Sleepy and Sky are the only duo in Survivor. क्या ये deadly duo बन पाएगा या फिर नहीं देखने वाली चीज रहेगी. But अभी के लिए Misfits International इन लोगों ने तो कयामत मचा रखी है. जैसे 4 thrives कर रहे थे वही same चीज. I mean not exactly the same thing, but right now they're surviving till the end. जिस तरीके से 4 thrives survive कर रहे थे पिछले वाले मैच के अंदर, same इन लोगों की भी दरकार रहेगी. क्या यहाँ पे चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? And Sky Hora on the other hand, Vine के एक player को यहाँ पे लेते हुए 2 of the man standing. And यहाँ पे रहेगी एक 4v2v2 की बैटल. Let's just see क्या होता है क्या नहीं. Elimination तो 4 यहाँ पे आ चुके हैं Misfits International, but क्या चिकन डिनर आ रहा है या फिर नहीं? Misfits International on the other hand, I mean good performance it has been throughout the whole day. दूसरे ही मैच की तरफ हम लोग यहाँ पर बढ़े हैं. Erangel यहाँ पे चिकन डिनर लेने की दरकार रहेगी. एंड पहले ही मैच के अंदर उन लोगों ने अच्छे एलिमिनेशंस भी ले लिए थे एच. सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट द चिकन डिनर. इट्स ऑल अबाउट कि अगर वो कंसिस्टेंट रह पाते हैं या फिर नहीं.
इंतजार करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे देखने के लिए कि क्या चिकन कन्वर्ट कर पाएंगे. बट यहाँ पे टीम नॉक एक्चुअली. Boyne misplay, थोड़ा pressure. They will feel it for sure, and the grenade will be felt even better as Skype. He will get that frag, but immediately a trade coming in, but the confirmation will not be there. Boyne with the only player standing, he's gonna get dropped as well. Sleepy Hora will be the only one standing against the players on the side of Misfit International, and now Sleepy will be put to sleep as the number of players on the side of Misfit will overwhelm him, and he will get taken down. The patience, the calmness, and the strategy worked out for the side of Misfit International at the end, as they will be the one coming in clutch. Winner, chicken dinner with 4 players standing. Not a lot of eliminations, but those 10 crucial position points.
This was it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls watching out there on YouTube, and we have seen a good performance. And Edge, he also did try speaking, so it was good. Kudos to you, man. I mean 10 on 10 for you. But the performance it has been in this match, it was insane. And 4 tries अभी के लिए वो लोग चिकन डिनर नहीं ले पाए हैं. But Edge, it is going to be Miramar, the third match. Ladies and gentlemen, out there watching in 4 tries के fan निराश मत होइए, क्योंकि अभी यहाँ पे हमारे पास है 4 और matches. Miramar, Rondo, then Erangel again, and then we will be heading towards to the Miramar again. So this is going to be the map rotation right now. But good performance it was throughout the whole day. I mean अभी तो सिर्फ हमारे 2 ही matches रहे हैं. But Edge, इसके बाद में we can see some more intense clutches coming in, या फिर सिर्फ और सिर्फ 4 thrives dominate करेगी. But अभी के लिए ये जितनी भी पाकिस्तानी teams है, they actually performed really good in the whole Battleverse chapter 3rd, right? And this is going to be the last day for the playoffs. But especially Wargay and everyone, they need to do something. They are on the 3rd page. They need to come up, and especially Phoenix Rise or Demon Esports. We know they are also a team from the Pakistan. A good performance they had shown today. But what is going to be the next upcoming moment for Phoenix Rise and Demon Esports is going to be the question. Let's see, man, a good performance, and we're done with Erangel.
Rondo done, Erangel done. Now moving on to Miramar is, I mean, things are going to be looking really interesting on this map as well. We'll probably get to see some sniper action with the way things are going. We did get to see some Mini 14 here. The DMR was put to good use here. But as you said, you know, we thought it was going to be a domination, but this time, Mr. International actually, they survived till the end with 4 players, and they put those 4 players to good use there. You know, those overwhelming odds at the end, it's probably the reason why they actually did manage to come out on top. They did take down the players on the side of Aura and yeah, Pandem as well, getting taken down pretty comfortably there. And Voin out of nowhere, you know, they were eliminated as well. Unfortunately, that solo player surviving on the side of 52 Esports, he's going to be happy with the performance that he pulled off, those extra bit of points that he managed to accumulate towards the end of the game there. But yes, overall, Mr. International are going to be your winners, ladies and gentlemen, and they will be the one getting that chicken dinner. And it's been a while, right? And it's been a while since they got that chicken dinner. I mean, if you take a look at the highlights as well, we get an understanding of how things turned out. We were expecting some teams to step up, and this fight at the start, immediately, I mean, Boom coming up and trying to take down the players on the side of Yangon. Actually, it was the other way around, and then Yangon, they went Burmese goals, I'm sorry. They did go down there, but then Yangon also, it was in a tough spot where they were almost getting eliminated. But then Cycloud and Santa, they tried their best to get as many points as possible before going down. Once again, no recalls here. And well, that kind of played against them, of course. They were kind of used to that strategy. They were going really aggressive. Yangon, that played against them this time around. This grenade from Seacom was so good. I kind of wanted to see Hope's POV there because it was right in his face. यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं 40 हम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि वो डोमिनेट करेंगे आज, लेकिन unfortunately Alpha Gaming, they had other plans. उनको take down करेंगे pretty early into the game as well. 40, I think they went off with no elimination points whatsoever, but Pandem के लिए बहुत ही बेहतरीन performance.
Exactly, Pandem, they did try their level best. On the other hand, and there we have it, this shotgun coming in. I mean, every player of Team Pandem, they feel that shotgun perfectly. But right now, we have seen Misfits International, they got eliminated way too early. I mean, not eliminated, but the players, they were losing the advantage, right? And there we have it, Sky, where the grenades were looking so damn promising. And from the Beckons, we have seen Misfits International also covering up the spot. Hora Esports, I mean, there was a really good chance to pull it off, but somewhere around Misfits International eye and वो chicken dinner लेके जाएंगे. And this is going to be the winning stats where we can see Misfits International FV बहुत ही जल्दी यहाँ पे knockout and finish off हो गए थे. And there we
From Nestle.
नहीं रहेगा. But Tony on the other hand and Buddy, we can see like Bobby, we can see they will be having 3 and 2 eliminations. So far it was good performance, but आगे आने वाले मैचेस के अंदर क्या Misfits International एक और चिकन डिनर ले पाएगी या फिर नहीं, which is going to be the biggest question of our day. But Misfits International throughout the day, it was good. It is just the first one. You have to count more and more.
Yeah, great start for the day for them, if you ask me, in terms of points, at least in terms of that momentum being built up. Clody struggled, but apart from him, everyone else, played really well. It was a great game overall coming in from them. And the MVP, well, it's not going to be anyone from the side of Misfit. It's going to be Schweppes on the side of E Arena. 50% body damage distribution there. That is pretty impressive. 1.5 headshot there as well. 5 eliminations, 624 damage, no assist. He sees, he kills, he doesn't let anyone go. 19 minutes of survival time, 3 knocks, 432 heal. Brilliant performance coming in. But here's the thing, even though he is the MVP, Arena, they're still struggling on the overall. They need to get more points. They need a lot more of this, and not just from him, but from everyone else as well. But talking about the MVP, we had other players stepping up as well, right? We had a lot of frags into this one. We had Sky from the side of Hora dropping down player C come, as we did see a beautiful grenade on the face of the player on the side of D Xavier. I hope that is. And then Daku, I mean, this guy was so good on Rondo as well. And now on the map of Erangel, he's still putting up some numbers.
I mean, he is, and these are the top 4 players, and especially Sky Hora. A good performance on day number 5 and day number 6. He's just consistent right there. But let's have a look to teams to watch out into the upcoming one, because Team Pandem, Team E Arena, and एक और team, एक और पाकिस्तान region की team यहाँ पे हम लोग को join करेगी, जो रहेगी war के. I mean, वो अभी 3rd page के ऊपर हैं. They're on the 27th spot, but from here they can make a huge comeback. Let's just see क्या आज वो लोग और भी ज़्यादा chicken dinner ले पाते हैं या फिर नहीं, because they threw some of the matches, but Edge, let's just see, can they actually make the move or not? But Team Hora, we cannot forget that team. But let's have a look on the match summary. 67 total eliminations, 7 grenade eliminations, 1 grenade elimination, and 279-meter was the longest elimination we have seen so far from the side of Hora Sky. So overall, it was a good match, and this was a summary till match number 32. And in the upcoming one, we will be witnessing one of my personal favorite map, which is going to be Miramar. But let's have a look on the match rankings first.
I mean, this game we didn't have a lot of these. We didn't have any team absolutely dominating. It's much more. Evenly spread out. You can see Mr. International with 5 eliminations. Because of the fact they got the chicken dinner, they're up to 15. 6 eliminations for Horror, they're up to 12. Pandem on 8 eliminations, 11 points. Arena 8 as well. Wine on 2 eliminations. Once again, I'm talking about elimination, not points. So Arena on 10 points, Wine on 7, along with 52 esports and Wargame. 5 points for Alpha Gaming, Burmese Girls. 4 points for Team Secret and Phoenix Rising. 2 points for Alter Ego Aries, Glue Blug, 2K, Boom Esports, Yangon, Galacticos, and 4 Tribes. But this area, I mean, unfortunately, the only team with 0 points are gonna be them. Now, how does this affect the overall standings? Well, not a lot of changes at the start. 40 still on top, ASI in second, RIQ on third, DRS on fourth, Flash on fifth, SKG on sixth, Boom up to 7, Yangon up to 8, Misfit International now up to 9.
And there we have it. These are the overall standings. Let's have a look. As you were talking about, 4 Tribes taking 185 points. And ऑडियंस से भी एक क्वेश्चन था कि क्या वो लोग आज 250 पॉइंट्स कवर अप कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, फिर एक 200 पॉइंट्स का थ्रेशोल्ड तो बहुत ज्यादा इजी होने जा रहा है उन लोगों के लिए. But 250 is going to be the question. But let's have a look on the second page from 10th position to 18. Horror Esports, MN's Esports, Glue, Team Secret, Team 2K, Alpha Gaming, Alter Ego, Team 52, and the Xaviers. They are on the good spot. एक अच्छे कुछ guaranteed comfort zone के अंदर है. From here, it's all about MN's Esports. वो अपना यहाँ पर बिल्कुल भी consistent जो gameplay अभी तक दिखाते आ रहे हैं. They don't have to leave it edge. Even if they are going to lose one single match, they're just doomed and gone. But let's just have a look on the third page from 19th position to 27. Wine Esports, Skyforces, BTR, Team Phoenix Rise, Pandem, E Arena, Team T2K, Wargame, and Promise Goals are on the third page. So today, these teams need to make a move or else they are gone. This is the moment for all of them. But let's have a look on the overall MVP, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान का शेयर 4 Tribes, फलक 40 eliminations और 43 नॉकआउट लेके पहला पायदान लेते हुए, एंड फलक यहाँ से डटे रहेंगे अपने पूरे ओवरऑल MVP के वेंचर के ऊपर. I mean, it's only match number 32. Guys, do not get me wrong. इसके आगे क्या फलक की performance रहेगी या फिर नहीं? And let's just have a small prediction from the side of chat as well. क्या फलक 55 eliminations से ज़्यादा ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं at the end day? Let's see क्या predictions रहेगी chat की.
Definitely, that is something we need to keep wait and watch. Predictions once again. But one more thing we will be looking out from you guys in the chat and you guys watching from home and from wherever you guys are watching us on YouTube. Well, this is the votings coming in, and if you want to help vote your favorite team, all you need to do is type in hashtag team tag of your favorite team. For example, if you want to support Alpha Gaming, you want to help them get more votes, all you need to do is type in hashtag APG in the chat, and votes will be counted against their team. But with this, once again, we are done with 2 more maps. I mean, we're done with 2 maps of the day. We have 4 more left. फिलहाल टाइम हो चुका है एक छोटे से ब्रेक लेने का. We will be back मिरामर के साथ.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls watching out there, we are back, and we know today Edge and me, we both are twinning in, and we are just back with the same energy and same intensity. Let's see Edge into the upcoming one. क्या performance रहेगी टीम की, and especially 4 Thrives की, cause पहला मैच on the map of Rondo 4 Thrives ने बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छा चिकन डिनर निकाला था, and they were having 19 elimination or 18 elimination. I'm not able to remember, but throughout the whole day, क्या 4 Thrives की same consistency रहेगी, and क्या 4 Thrives और भी ज़्यादा चिकन डिनर लेके आएंगे या फिर नहीं, क्या हम लोग को एक डेजा वू मोमेंट देखने को मिल सकता है? Cause on day number 1 on Asia Bundles chapter 1 in the playoff stage, we have seen 4 Thrives 3 चिकन डिनर लगातार लेके गई थी, and क्या वो सेम चीज हम लोग को आज भी देखने को मिलेगी या फिर नहीं? बट अभी के लिए guys, we will be starting off really strong, but Edge, we want to remind the audience कि वो लोग चैनल को जाके सब्सक्राइब करेगा 414
अब 200 रुपए की बचत के साथ
and subscribes DRs के fan, and everyone is just killing it, man.
I mean, I really like how Inferno keeps jumbling up the words and the numbers sometimes. Yes, guys, it's not 414, it's 1 for 1 once again. 1 for 1 esports. So make sure you guys subscribe, so you know, you guys don't miss out on the action. First things first. And I mean, we're not done yet. You might think, okay, we're done with Rondo, Angle, Miramar, and then Rondo, Angle, Miramar again. No, we're not done. This is phase 1. That's it. This is phase 1 playoffs. We have grand finals, phase 2 playoffs, phase 2 grand finals, phase 3 playoffs, phase 3 grand finals. So there's a lot of action that you don't want to miss. So make sure you subscribe and also click on that bell icon so you know exactly when we come on what times, because I'm pretty sure we have audience from all around the world. So you don't want to miss out on any of the action, because we will be coming on at your respective times. Again, check out the Instagram page as well, so you have more information on the upcoming tournaments. And well, I mean, here's the thing: if any of the players are watching, any of the upcoming players, you might as well, you know, have a chance to play in the open qualifiers, and maybe, who knows, maybe next time me and Inferno will be casting you live.
Yeah, we are starting off strong on the map of Rondo, ladies and gentlemen. Here hoga playoffs, match number 33 in the region of Miramar, and let's see on this deserted island who's going to be taking that winner with the chicken dinner. We know he could expected drops. है टीम्स के लॉस लियोनस being the biggest city of the map, and we know कि लॉस लियोनस के ऊपर एटलीस्ट 3 टीम्स उतरती हैं. पिकाडो is going to be the region जहां पर 4 Thrives उतरेगी, and वहां पर हम लोग को एक 4v4 का बैटल और अर्ली एंगेजमेंट देखने को मिल सकता है. बट पूम esports, यंग गैलेक्टिकॉन्स एंड टीम हो रहा मिसफिट्स इंटरनेशनल कहां पर अपना ड्रॉप लेंगे, एंड कहां पर हम लोगों को शुरुआती अर्ली एंगेजमेंट्स देखने को मिलेंगी, ये रहेगा सबसे बड़ा सवाल. बट अभी के लिए देख सकते हैं जो फ्लाइट पाथ है, जो फ्लाइट रूट है, पूरा का पूरा एक ही साइड पे जाता हो एंड सिमेट्रिकली कट नहीं करेगा एज. सो टीम्स को बहुत ही ज्यादा लंबा ग्लाइड करना पड़ेगा एंड रोटेट करना पड़ेगा अगर उन लोगों को रीजन, या अगर उन लोगों को लकोब्रिया या एल्पोज या फिर मोंटिनोवो को रीजन के अंदर जाना पड़ेगा. सो उन लोगों के लिए शुरुआत में ही एक डिसएडवांटेज.
Yeah, this flight path is pretty weird, and as you said, you know, a lot of disadvantages if you're going towards anywhere towards the western part of the map. So we'll see how things pan out here. We've seen a lot of commotion towards Hacienda, San Martin, Power Grid, Picado. Water treatment, as well, as a matter of fact, has been a really, you know, hotspot, really good hotspot. And the circle actually leaning towards the eastern side. We still have a little bit of water, but there is still plenty of land to work with. So other teams going towards prison. I mean, I see 2K there, Yangon probably going there as well. I see Santa dropping up, so I think it's going to be a little hard for them to, you know, make it back to the main island and then get into the circle safely.
IQQ, I really loved his skin of parachute. I mean, it was really cute. But Nokia, on the other hand, 0 eliminations. Picado, I mean, I'm really shocked कि पिकाडो के रीजन में 4 Thrives के साथ में कोई भी अर्ली एंगेजमेंट्स हम लोगों को नहीं देखने को मिलेगी. 4 Thrives अभी के लिए बिल्कुल आराम से लूट करेंगे, एंड हम लोग को पता है 4 Thrives के प्लेयर स्पेशली यूज करते हैं those shotguns and assault rifle. I mean, we cannot see those mini 40 in action coming in because 4 Thrives player सभी के सभी प्लेयर्स क्लोज रेंज के मास्टर्स हैं. बट हो रहा है esports, एक प्लेयर जा चुका है, एक प्लेयर ब्लीड कर रहा है, रिवाइवल की दरकार रहेगी. स्काई हो रहा और एक और प्लेयर जिंदा रहेगा। हो रहा है ई स्पोर्ट्स का, क्या रिवाइवल हो पाएगा या फिर नहीं भाई। पैंडम उन लोगों के आगे एक 4v4 फाइट यहाँ पे स्टार्ट तो हो चुकी है, बट एज हो रहा ई स्पोर्ट्स अपना अपर हैंड और एडवांटेज लूज करते हुए।
Already. I mean, this time they even jumped in with 4. Jiggle already joined the party, but he's gonna get, taken out immediately. He's kicked out. Unfortunate. So Hara now on the back foot when it comes to the manpower into this one. And as I said, Hassan Del Peltron, this has been a hot spot. And well, we once again get to see some action as Misfit International coming fresh off of a chicken dinner. They are gonna get taken down as well. There's only one more player standing. So, Miramar, the teams that were having fun on the map of Erangel, well, right now, it's not looking that good.
It's absolutely not looking that good. But Miramar, 4 thrives. Boom Esports, Young on Galacticons जिंदा है अपने सभी चारों प्लेयर्स के साथ में. Boom Esports और Young on Galacticons and especially एक और टीम के बारे में मैं बात करना चाहूँगा, जो थी टीम सीक्रेट्स. शुरुआती दिनों के अंदर हम लोगों ने देखा था Young on Galacticons and टीम सीक्रेट ने क्या ही उनका परफॉर्मेंस करी थी. बट आफ्टर सम टाइम टीम यंग ऑन गैलेक्टिकॉन्स एंड टीम सीक्रेट्स कहीं ना कहीं अपना स्पॉट लूज करते हुए, एंड उनकी जो सिनर्जी एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन हम लोग को देखने को मिला था ऑन डे नंबर 2, वो सेम नहीं रहा. बट वॉरगेट डाकू लेंगे एक नॉकआउट एंड डायरेक्टली फिनिश करेंगे ई अरीना के ऊपर. सो वॉरगेट वर्सेस टीम ई अरीना, एक 4v4 फाइट हैज बीन स्टार्टेड हियर. लेट्स जस्ट सी हु इज गोना बी winning this one. Edge, a 4v4 fight. There we go. Daku is gone and one more player of Team Wargate is gone and Shaka शायद से Solomon survivor रहेंगे.
Look. Oh my god. That was pretty fun to watch. Not pretty fun if you ask. Guy at the moment is the only one standing, but guess what? The first team to get eliminated once again is gonna be Wargate. And well, it's just things are looking grim for them at the moment. And Pandem, on the other hand, well, they're on the verge of getting eliminated as well. They already lost one. 2 players are bleeding. Seekom's the only one standing, and he'd probably be spotted out as well. And now Sky in a 1v1 situation. Will he be able to eliminate the squad of Pandem? And the answer is yes, of course. And Misfit International are also eliminated. That's absolute unfortunate situation for them, especially after the performance they pulled off on the map of Erangel.
Exactly. ई अरीना भी के लिए उन लोगों ने फाइट लिया वॉरगेट के, एंड चारों के चारों एलिमिनेशन लोग के पास आएंगे. बट बर्म इज गोल्स रियली क्लोज इनटू द प्रॉक्सिमिटी. मास्टर इची लेंगे स्प्रे, एंड यहाँ पर मास्टर इची कोई भी इतनी ज्यादा कनेक्शन नहीं दे पाए हैं. बट अभी उनकी शॉटगन रिलोडेड नहीं लग रही है. डबल पंप शॉटगन यहाँ पे उनका प्रयोग कर रहे हैं. मास्टर इची पीछे जाएंगे. लोअर रिच के ऊपर जिंदा तो हैं, बट बर्म इज गोल बहुत ज्यादा डैमेज ले चुके. ई अरीना रिवाइवल भी यहाँ पर हो चुका है दूसरे प्लेयर का. सो दोनों के दोनों खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर अपने पैरों पे दोबारा से जिंदा रहेंगे. बट एक खिलाड़ी बर्मस गोल्स का पीछे से करते हुए बहुत प्यारा फ्लैंक, एंड देयर वी गो. पहला नॉकआउट आता हुआ, एंड पीछे से ये फ्लैंक वाइटी द किंग का काम कर गया. और क्या ही कारीगर तरीके से यहाँ पर बर्मस गोल्स ने एलिमिनेशन दिया है ई अरीना का. ई अरीना दे आर लूजिंग द स्पॉट slowly and steadily. Edge, we have seen E Arena playing amazing in Asia Battle Boost Chapter 2, but in the third one, Edge, they're losing the spot slowly and steadily.
14 teams, 52 players, 6-minute mark. Sniper action? Maybe not yet. Young on Galacticos will make their way back in safely as well. Alpha Gaming. They might cause some troubles, but if they take the road towards Monte Nuevo, then Young on Galacticos could probably make their way back in without having to worry about anything else. Boyne also taking the road towards Impala. So Bloom will not be in that vicinity, while Boyne will be coming in. Terra Branca, Cruz de Valle, these are the areas that are still open. Water treatment has not been invaded yet. El Azhar as well is where we have Alter Ego Ares at the moment posted up, but we still have a lot of circles to burn through. We still have a lot of these times, and Team Secret at the moment, another squad that have been struggling after the brilliant start to the tournament that they had, the brilliant start to the playoffs that they had. I mean, right now they're on 135 points. They need more to be safe, to make sure that there are no other teams, that can actually push them down potentially.
Exactly, that's the thing. And अभी हम लोग देख सकते हैं 4 टीम्स एलिमिनेट हो चुके हैं. मिसफिट्स इंटरनेशनल, ई अरीना, टीम पैंडम और वॉरगेट. तीसरा मैच यहाँ पे उन लोगों का आगाज अच्छा नहीं रहा है एंड दे जस्ट गॉन एंड दे जस्ट डस्टेड इनटू द डस्ट एंड अभी देखते हैं अपकमिंग मैचेस के अंदर क्या ये चार टीम सुकन्या ले पाएंगी या फिर नहीं बट टीम सीक्रेट देखा जाए तो स्प्रे लिया गया था एजेंट 47 के ऊपर एजेंट 47 इस खिलाड़ी ने कल के दिन पे एक भयंकर यहाँ पे हम लोगों को दिखाया था 1v4 अगेंस्ट टीम वॉर गए क्या ये टीम सीक्रेट के अगेंस्ट वही सेम चीज कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं बट फ्रॉम द बैकएंड्स एज टीम 52 रीयूनाइट करेगी सभी चारों प्लेयर्स के साथ में टीम सीक्रेट्स 0 एलिमिनेशन है और ये शायद से दोबारा से एक 4v4 फाइट स्टार्ट हो चुकी है कोई भी गलती यहाँ पे नहीं होनी चाहिए टीम सीक्रेट्स या फिर 52 की तरफ से एक भी गलती यहाँ पे उन लोगों के लिए भारी पड़ेगी एंड यही गलती के बारे में बात कर रहा था एज एक प्लेयर उनका गिर के नॉक हो चुका है फॉल डैमेज लिया
मिलियंस ऑफ फॉलोअर्स वाले इंसान को नेटवर्क भी ऐसा चाहिए जो पाबंदी ना लगा बस लिमिटेड बंडल से रिहाई
52 कभी भी स्लैम डाल सकती है
Team Secret yet again on the move as they will try to maybe go for that revival onto that player. 52, another squad that have been performing decently in recent times and they will love to keep that momentum going in their favor. 40 is here as well. Xavier, they had a disaster of a match last time and this time looks like things might look better for them. As they will be able to take down one of the players inside of 40 down, but it's not done yet. I mean, it's just knocked, not a confirmation. As now the fight is going to be inevitable. As the players are going to be coming in closer and closer. And 40 will be out in the open, but Hope this time giving a bit more hope for the side of Xavier as they are down to 2 players now on the side of 40. Falak standing along with Noki as IQQ is going to get taken down and Falak gets dropped as well. It all comes down to Noki. One versus everyone and well, there's nothing he can do. This Xavier, they lose Fang, but that's about it. They eliminate the entirety of the squad of 40. What? I mean, we were talking about 200 plus, 300 plus. Well, looks like every other team is now focused on 40 and they're not letting them breathe.
4 Thrives यहाँ पे सभी की सभी पूरी की पूरी लॉबी 4 Thrives के ऊपर नजर डालती हुई है एंड टीम द ज़ेवियर्स लेंगे उन लोगों का एलिमिनेशन 4 के 4 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स द ज़ेवियर्स के खाते में जाते हुए एज जैसा कि आप बात कर रहे थे 4 Thrives यहाँ से एलिमिनेट हो चुकी है एंड 4 Thrives आई मीन दे आर ऑन द टेबल टॉप राइट नाउ एंड हम लोगों ने ऑडियंस और चैट से भी पूछा था कि क्या आज 4 Thrives 250 का थ्रेशोल्ड पूरा कर पाएगी या फिर नहीं क्या 250 से ज्यादा पॉइंट्स वो लोग कवर अप कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं बट तीसरा मैच उन लोगों के लिए नहीं गया अच्छा एंड द ज़ेवियर्स एलिमिनेट करते हुए 4 Thrives को एंड स्पेशली द ज़ेवियर्स अगर हम लोगों के बारे में बात करें एज तो वो आई गेस सेकंड या थर्ड पेज आई एम नॉट एबल टू रिकॉल दैट जस्ट barely into the top 18 teams or 16 एंड यहाँ से द ज़ेवियर्स एक बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट टीम को एलिमिनेट करते हुए यही है मोमेंट और यही है ओपनिंग दूसरी टीम्स के लिए कि वो ज्यादा से ज्यादा पॉइंट्स को गैदर कर सके क्योंकि जो टेबल टॉप वाली टीम है वो एलिमिनेट हो चुकी है मैच से
Unfortunate situation for 40 and the fans are not going to be happy with this but once again it is what it is and they still don't have to worry about the qualification coming to this one. Horror on the other hand as well after a great performance last time this is not looking good for them as well. Team 52 on the other hand, 1 elimination, 4 players standing on the overall. They're on 132 points. A couple more decent games and they will have good position on the overall ranking as well. But the teams that need to start worrying about their position right now are going to be Burmese Girls from Phoenix Rising, Wine and D Xavier as well as a matter of fact. These are the teams that are in tough spot and they will need to step up and step up quick.
They need to step up and step up quick for sure. एंड यहाँ पे हम लोग देख सकते हैं एटलीस्ट टीम्स का एक क्लस्टर बनता हुआ ये कौन सा एक सिंगल खिलाड़ी है जो जिंदा है एंड इट इज गोइंग टू बी होरा ई-स्पोर्ट्स का वो सिंगल खिलाड़ी वो सिंगल प्लेयर इज जस्ट barely surviving there. क्या यहाँ पे उनका प्ले रहेगा क्या वो इस कंपाउंड को छोड़ के जाएंगे क्योंकि टीम्स का ये जो क्लस्टर है आई डोंट थिंक सो कि होरा ई-स्पोर्ट्स ऐसे सर्वाइव करके जाएगी एंड देयर वी गो जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे 52 के प्लेयर्स चल रहे हैं स्लोली एंड स्टेडीली नहीं तो बड़े एक एग्रेसिव अप्रोच के साथ में हो रहा है ई-स्पोर्ट्स को एलिमिनेट करेंगे एंड दैट गॉन 13वें पाइथन के ऊपर 4 एलिमिनेशन लेके जाएंगे बट ऑडियंस आउट देयर वाचिंग द स्ट्रीम राइट नाउ आप लोगों का दिल से शुक्रिया because 141 esports का चैनल पहुंच चुका है 31k सब्सक्राइबर्स के ऊपर. The next goal is going to be 32k subscribers. So guys, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. बिना सब्सक्राइब किए प्लीज मत जाइएगा because we are heading towards to a next goal which is going to be 32 subscribers. 32k sorry. But के लिए हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं टीम 52 के प्लेयर्स और वाइन esports के प्लेयर एक 4v4 फाइट के अंदर आते हुए. Edge, what do you think who's going to be winning this move? Because Vine esports and 52 दोनों की प्रदर्शन और presentation of their strategies has been good throughout the day, but 52 अभी के लिए एक better advantage के ऊपर.
11 teams, 39 players. Boom, still sitting with 4 players, and Yangon Galacticos also sitting with 4 players, but no eliminations. Along with 2K, once again, 4 players, no eliminations. These are the only teams that have no eliminations at the moment, and we'll see how things turn out for them at the end. We've seen Misfit International get that chicken dinner last time around with doing the same. I mean, they did survive till the end with those 4 players, and then when the time was right, they strike and strike hard. At the moment, Blue, and it's Blue actually trying their best to take down the players inside of Alter Ego areas, and Alter Ego, I don't think they expect a bunch of players here. And all of a sudden, Badru trying to take players down, and Badru will get himself another one as well. All of a sudden, things have turned, and now Alter Ego areas, they have a really good chance, but Badru is going to get taken down there as well. No, actually no, Badru is still alive. The other 2 players that were actually down, they will be confirmed. Badru will go down as well as to S12K coming in clutch, and Barney 95 now, Barney 5 actually. The only one standing on the side of Alter Ego areas against 2 players on the side of Glue Blue. But here's the thing. Glue, they still have the revival option. Alter Ego areas, they don't.
They don't, and Alter Ego उन लोगों का खात्मा होता हुआ 4 एलिमिनेशन लेके जाएंगे. 10वें पायदान के ऊपर एज वो लोग एलिमिनेट हो चुके हैं. Alter Ego अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस. I mean शुरुआती दिनों के अंदर, इनिशियल डेज के अंदर उन लोगों की परफॉर्मेंस इतनी अच्छी नहीं रही थी, बट आखिरी के दिन के अंदर वो लोग अपना पूरा ट्राई करेंगे कि ये कमबैक दे पाए और एक रिमार्केबल रिकवरी दे पाए. बट अभी के लिए हम लोग देख सकते हैं टीम सीक्रेट्स हमारी स्क्रीन के ऊपर 2 एलिमिनेशन इनके पास भी हैं. बट टीम सीक्रेट डे नंबर 2 टीम सीक्रेट्स ने जिस तरीके से फाइट ली थी वो बहुत ही ज्यादा उम्दा थी. बट ये देखिए टीम सीक्रेट्स वर्सेस यंग और गैलेक्टिको डे नंबर 2 के ऊपर या फिर डे नंबर 3 के ऊपर, ये दोनों ही टीम्स हमेशा फाइट करती हैं. कोई भी मैप हो, कोई भी मैच हो, हम लोगों ने देखा है मोस्टली यंग और गैलेक्टिकोन्स और टीम सीक्रेट्स एक फाइट के अंदर स्टेप इन करी है. टीम सीक्रेट्स बहुत ही ज्यादा लो है. जेरिस जाना पड़ेगा फर्स्ट एड की तरफ, नहीं तो शायद से लॉकआउट हो सकते हैं.
And a half minute. Boom, 1, Yangon 2, Glue 5 in the meanwhile. They're going to be really happy, especially after that previous fight. Stage 4 circle coming to a close as Playzone will be dealing a bit of damage onto one of the players on the side of D Xavier. That is one Young. He's going to get taken down. And D Xavier, another squad that needs to start worrying about, and they will lose that player. But at the moment, look at these shots taken, taken by these teams. Plays making at the moment. Yangon Galacticos, 2 eliminations with 3 players standing. They might be looking to take down players on the side of Team Secret. It's not going to be easy for Team Secret to come back safely, but Hope, I think he's going to get taken down, not just because of that grenade, but because of the fact that he's outside the zone. And it's stage 4, that's dealing a lot of damage.
They're stealing a lot of damage. Yangon Galacticons के Santa यहाँ पर डिस्कनेक्ट भी हो चुके हैं, जा भी चुके हैं मैच के से बाहर. टॉप 9 टीम्स एंड टॉप 25 प्लेयर्स अभी भी यहाँ पे जिंदा रहेंगे. देखते हैं कौन लेके जाएगा इस विनर चिकन डिनर को. ये है हमारा तीसरा मैच, बट बर्मिज गोल्स एलिमिनेट होती हुई 9वें पायदान के ऊपर. मास्टर स्माइल अपने घुटनों पर रिवाइवल की दरकार यहाँ पर रहेगी, एंड इजीली रिवाइव भी कर दिया जाएगा. स्मोक यहाँ पर कर दे तो ज्यादा बेटर रहेगा, क्योंकि फ्रॉम द बैकएंड्स हम लोग देख सकते हैं टीम्स आती हुई. मैं वही चीज बोल रहा था, स्मोक होता तो और भी ज्यादा अच्छा होता. बट बूम esports के रेसबॉब यूज करते हुए वो मिनी 14 और 8x का कॉम्बिनेशन मेरा पर्सनल फेवरेट, एंड आप सभी लोगों का. आई नो दिस वाज वेरी नॉस्टैल्जिक टू सी दिस मिनी 14 वन टैप्स कमिंग इन, एंड रेसबॉब हम लोग को मिनी 14 फील्ड करते हुए देखने को मिलेंगे, एंड बहुत ही उम्दा तरीके से उस मिनी 14 का यूज कर रहे हैं. बट बूम esports बहुत ही ज्यादा है, एंड समवेयर अराउंड दैट स्प्रे वाज अमेजिंग. क्लाउडी 44 यहाँ पे जाएंगे, एंड यहाँ पे यंग और गैलेक्टिकॉन्स एक अच्छे स्पॉट के ऊपर नहीं देखने को मिल रहे हैं.
Phoenix Rising, on the other hand, will be able to confirm that elimination on Romeo, and with that, the entire squad, Young Gone Galacticos, will be gone. 7 teams, 22 players now still in the server. Boom 4, Glue 4, 2K 4, 52 4. So a lot of these teams still looking strong, and Xavier somehow managed to keep that player alive, which means they will get 1 extra point thanks to that player surviving to the top 8, top 7 actually, as a matter of fact. They will go out with 5 eliminations in position number 7. We're down to top 6, 21 players now still in. Team Phoenix Rising is the only one, slight extra disadvantage because of the fact that they only have 2 players surviving. Team Secret with 3, everyone else are up to 4 players. So things are looking good for the other teams. We will see how things pan out. Will they be able to close things off here with the man advantage over Phoenix Rising and 52 East? On the side of Team Secret.
Exactly, that could be the possibility out there, but अभी हम लोग दोबारा से देख सकते हैं एक और क्लस्टर यहाँ पे फॉर्म हो चुका है, टीम सीक्रेट्स, एंड पीछे से एक और टीम यहाँ पर आती हुई. इज इट गोना बी टीम फीनिक्स राइज? यस एब्सोल्युटली लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, एक और पाकिस्तानी टीम. सिर्फ और सिर्फ 2 ही प्लेयर सर्वाइव करेंगे, 2 ही खिलाड़ी जिंदा है. पीछे से बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स के और भी प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं. आई गेस बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स का सिर्फ सिंगल प्लेयर सर्वाइविंग है या फिर नहीं, चारों के चारों प्लेयर सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स के. हमारे पास यहाँ पर अभी एग्जैक्टली 4 टीम है जो अपने चारों के चारों खिलाड़ियों के साथ सर्वाइव कर रही हैं. So it's going to be top 6 teams. Let's see कौन यहाँ पे चिकन डिनर लेके जाएगा. But Phoenix Rise लोगों को बहुत ही ज़्यादा cautious रहना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो they can lose all of the players. I mean 2 ही यहाँ पे जिंदा रहेंगे, and if they're gone, they're gone forever.
Once they're gone forever. You're right indeed. 21 still alive though. Not a lot of commotion, not a lot of fights breaking out right now. Everyone's trying to get a frag here and there, and 52 will be the one successful in doing so at the moment. Will be feeling the heat coming up, and the successful elimination there as well. They will lose a player. They're down to 3 as well. 4 eliminations for Team Secret as they're coming in with 3 players still. Boom surviving with 4, and Glue Blue and 52. They're not done with the fight yet. They are still making it work for Phoenix Rising. They will try to take down players on the side of Team Secret. Now, will they close in the distance is a question, as they are going to be going in for that revival immediately. We divert our attention to the fight between 52 and Glue Blue, and Glue Blue are going to be the ones getting eliminated as 52 Esports. They will make sure to get all the players back on their feet, as Bot then is going to get the frag onto Faisal. There's only one more player on the side of Phoenix Rising standing tall right now in the vehicle, trying to escape. He will take a bit of damage, but he will survive. He will live long enough to tell the tale.
Team Secret surviving with 3-man stand-in. क्या यहाँ से चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? 2K के भी यहाँ पे चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स जिंदा है. बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स के भी चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स जिंदा है. एज यहाँ से टीम सीक्रेट्स स्ट्रॉन्ग तो लग रही है, बट एक टीम यहाँ पे जो सबसे ज्यादा वीक लग रही है, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी टीम फीनिक्स राइज. वो सिंगल सोलो मैन स्टैंडिंग प्लेयर रहेगा. हम लोगों ने देखा है डे नंबर 2 के अंदर किस तरीके से ने 4 Thrives के नोकी ने निकाला था एक विनर विद चिकन डिनर ऑन द मैप ऑफ ब्रॉन्डो. अ सोलो प्लेयर डिड द जॉब. बट क्या फीनिक्स राइज सेम चीज कर पाएगी या फिर नहीं?
Okay, Boom 52, Team Secret, and Team L2K is going to be on his knees at the moment, and 2K will be feeling a bit of the heat coming up as well, not just from the map of Miramar, but also in terms of those bullets raining towards them. But who do you think, Inferno, who do you think is going to be the one coming out on top amongst these 5 teams here?
Man, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like that Boom Esports is taking that winner chicken dinner. I do have the vibe, I do have the instinct, and शायद से Boom Esports इस चिकन डिनर का खिताब लेके जा सकते हैं. तीसरा मैच उन लोगों के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा, बिकॉज सेकंड पेज के ऊपर वो लोग कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा बहुत लड़खड़ाते हुए, और अगर ये लोग चिकन डिनर ले पाते हैं Boom Esports, so they can actually guarantee themselves to be in the second page, और एक अच्छा ओवरऑल स्टैंडिंग्स उन लोगों के पास रहेगा. रिलैक्स माइंडसेट के साथ अपकमिंग गेम वो लोग खेलेंगे. एंड बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स 4 प्लेयर तो जिंदा हैं, बट टीम 52 के भी 4 प्लेयर जिंदा हैं, 2K के भी 3 प्लेयर जिंदा है, टीम सीक्रेट्स उनके भी 3 प्लेयर जिंदा हैं. बट एज, सेम क्वेश्चन टू यू मैन, व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज गोइंग टू बी विनिंग दिस मैच?
I think 52 once again have a really good chance coming into this one. Definitely. We'll have to go for 52, but Boom also are going to be the favorites for sure for a lot, and Team Secret as well doing really good. Phoenix Rising, I believe, the only one that have, you know, less chance when compare. I mean, 6.67 according to the stats, but you know, statistically yes, but I don't even think they have any chance, you know, there, because the positioning is also really tough. They're out in the open, in between everyone. So Order probably might get taken down first here.
Phoenix Rise, Order, the solo man stand-in, एक अकेला प्लेयर यहाँ पे बचा है. सभी फैंस यहाँ पर इनके ऊपर काउंट कर रहे हैं, क्या यहाँ पर कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, देखने वाली चीज रहेगी. और अभी के लिए Order इस बुगारी को लेके तो जा रहे हैं. It's really just barely surviving. कवर के पीछे जाना पड़ेगा, रिच के पीछे जाना पड़ेगा. ट्राई किया नॉकआउट निकालने का 52 के अगेंस्ट, but this marks an elimination for Team Phoenix Rise और Demon Esports. उन लोगों का खिताब यहाँ पर खत्म होता हुआ. मिरामार का मैच वो लोग टर्न नहीं कर पाए चिकन डिनर के अंदर, एंड डिसएडवांटेज बहुत ज्यादा था. They started losing those 4v4 fights, and कहीं ना कहीं Team Phoenix Rise या Demon Esports उनकी परफॉर्मेंस एंड तक सेम कंसिस्टेंट मैनर के से नहीं कर पाए, एंड they're just gone. But Phoenix Rise, it is upcoming one. Maybe वो लोग एक चिकन डिनर लेके जा सकते हैं.
14 players. 2 teams with 3 players, everyone else with 4. 2K Team Secret. Let's see how they turn out this one. Here, 2K, they have no utility. Now, this is kinda troublesome. They have nothing to work with in terms of utility. No smokes, no HE grenades, no flashes as well there. Stun grenades, that is. So 52 Esports, Boom, and Team Secret, especially with those 7 smokes, can actually make some moves on the map without having to, you know, worry about that cover.
फिर से रेस बॉब उस मिनी 14 का यूज करते हुए 8x डेडली साबित होती हुई रेस बॉब स्लोली एंड स्टेडली जिस तरीके से यहाँ पर एक स्नीकी प्ले करते हुए और वो एग्रेसिव पेस के अंदर यहाँ पे एक ट्रांजिशन दे रहे हैं, वो बहुत ही प्यारा है. जिस नजाकत से ये लोग खेल रहे हैं बहुत ही प्यारा है. टीम सीक्रेट्स ऑन द अदर हैंड, वो लोग यहाँ से एलिमिनेट हो चुके हैं. बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स स्लोली एंड स्टेडली, जो इन लोगों की एक स्लो प्लेस थी एज, वो अब यहाँ पे एक एग्रेसिव पेस की तरफ यहाँ पर बदलती हुई. पीछे से हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं 2K के प्लेयर्स भी बहुत ज्यादा पास आ चुके हैं. तीनों के तीनों प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे जिंदा रहेंगे 2K के. बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स 4 प्लेयर इनके भी यहाँ पर आखिर तक जिंदा है, एंड 52 उनके भी प्लेयर जिंदा है. लेट्स सी गाइस, लेट्स सी लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, लेट मी नो कि कौन यहाँ पर इस चिकन डिनर को ले सकता है. तीसरा मैच रहेगा आज के दिन का.
Secret gone, and now Boom will be feeling a bit more confident along with 52 Esports. I mean, Boom with the positioning are going to be happy, but 52 are in a much more, you know, safer position thanks to those buildings, right? But the next zone will be deciding the fate here between these two teams. But 2K, they are out in the open, and they're not going to be happy about this situation. I mean, for now, maybe a little, but as the zone comes into a close, they're not going to be having these cover anymore. So they will have to come out in the open, and guess what? They do have some, you know, utilities to work with here.
That's the thing. Some, I mean, utilities to work with, and इतनी ज़्यादा utilities नहीं है उन लोगों को. यहाँ पर बिल्कुल precise decision लेना पड़ेगा, or else maybe हो सकता है वो यहाँ पर eliminate हो जाए. Boom Esports.
न्यू ईयर आ गया और फिर भी हुई कंफ्यूजन. रेजोल्यूशंस 2 हफ्ते में गायब.
फिकर नॉट.
बहुत ही ज्यादा परेशान करके रखा है. टीम 52 का एलिमिनेशन यहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन रहेगा बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स के लिए. 4v3 का ये जो बैटल है रुकने का नाम नहीं ले रहा है. एक खिलाड़ी लेगा नॉकआउट ऑन टीम 2 के ई-स्पोर्ट्स. बहुत प्यारा, and there we go. Buri 95, he's also gone. This is not looking good for them. 52. They're making the move. Boom Esports. On the other hand, यहाँ पर ये सही moment है और this is the moment to make that third party happen. And from this particular moment, H मुझे लग रहा है that Boom Esports सबसे ज़्यादा मजे लेगी. पीछे से अगर आके ये लोगों ने third party कर दिया तो आराम से ये लोग chicken dinner निकाल के लेके जा सकते हैं. और जवाबी हमला आता हुआ Boom Esports third party का यहाँ पे ये जो मंजर है start हो चुका है.
Are gonna be the one favorite. And they are probably going to be the one coming out on top as well. 52 Esports feeling the heat, taking down everyone. But Maul is going to get dropped down. But wait a second, Yemi's going to feel the heat as well. 47 drops him as well. And now 2K with 2 players standing. 50 Esports going one. Up and Rest Bob, the only one. And Legend 47 will be put to sleep. He's going to get taken down. It all comes down to 2 surviving players on the side of 2K as Boom. We'll go for the revival immediately. 2K now will have to be really aggressive really quick because they're not going to be having a good chance if Boom will have all 4 players. They already have 3. Can they have 4? 2K, will the distance be closed?
Boom Esports, ये जो टकराव हुई थी दोनों टीम्स के अंदर और ये जो थर्ड पार्टी इन लोगों ने किया था वो बहुत ही प्यारा था. Boom Esports अभी के लिए 4 के 4 प्लेयर जिंदा तो हैं. 2K के सिर्फ 2 प्लेयर जिंदा हैं. And there we have it. Boom Esports लेके जाएगी इस विनर चिकन डिनर को. और हम लोग को पता था एच कि somewhere around ये लोग इस विनर चिकन डिनर को लेके जा सकते हैं. एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट वाज एज कि वो जो थर्ड पार्टी उन लोगों ने किया था जिस नजाकत से उन लोगों ने उन सब थर्ड पार्टी किया था उन सभी चारों प्लेयर ने एंड जोन को कैपिटलाइज किया, वही उन लोगों का विनिंग डिसीजन था. एंड देयर वी हैव इट लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. पहला और मुकाबला बहुत प्यारा था, दूसरा मुकाबला भी बहुत प्यारा था. बट अभी हम लोग को तीसरा मुकाबला जो मिरामार के मैप के ऊपर था, हम लोगों ने देखा कि बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स इस विनर चिकन डिनर को लेके जाएगी. एंड आफ्टर दिस एज विल बी हैविंग अ लुक ऑन राउंडो एज वेल. जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे सभी प्लेयर्स ने खेला वो बहुत ही प्यारा परफॉर्मेंस था. बट आगे दे हैव टू शो द सेम कंसिस्टेंसी. आई मीन क्लास तो सेम वही रखना पड़ेगा ना. इफ अगर उन लोगों ने अपने कंसिस्टेंसी को नीचे लाया सो दिस माइट एक्चुअली बी द केस to get themselves get eliminated. So it's better to stay on the same pace you guys are. Boom Esports, congratulations on taking that winner chicken dinner. But देखते हैं आगे उन लोगों की performance क्या रहेगी.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Let's see how things turn out. As you said, Boom coming in with that patient move coming up. I mean, there was a lot of plays coming up from all of these teams, and I think it's really interesting to see how things are turning out. And I'm really excited to see the moves that these teams are pulling off as well. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are just done. I mean, we are just done with 3 maps for the day. We still have 3 more left, and after that as well, we still have grand finals, phase 2, phase 3. We have we have still a lot more days coming up, 24 days if I'm not wrong, of pure action. So make sure you subscribe to 141 Esports to stay updated about the timings and everything, that when we will be coming on live and when you will be able to come cheer for your favorite teams and come watch them in action as well. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon as well, because once again, as I said, the timing is probably going to be the same, but once again, if we have you coming in from different regions of the world, we will want to make sure that you come on and do not miss a single minute of action, because once again, I mean, we have already witnessed that I mean, if you blink a little too long, you will see different teams coming out on top. You will miss the key action. I mean, example, yes, we have yesterday's performance coming in from Agent 47. The 1v4, I mean, come on, who would have thought that War Guy would have lost that 4v1?
Exactly, but सभी दर्शकों और ऑडियंस को एक और बार हम लोग यहाँ पे रिमाइंड कर रहे हैं, प्लीज गो एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल ऑफ 141 Esports. क्या ही हम लोगों को मुकाबले देखने को मिले हैं आज के दिन के अंदर, एंड हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे 3 मैचेस देख लिए हैं एज. एंड आफ्टर दिस, अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो आप लोग क्या कर रहे हैं. एंड 4 ट्राइब्स के फैंस स्पेशली, आप लोगों ने जो मुकाबला देखा है राउंडों के बाद, तो सब्सक्राइब तो करना बनता है.
Well said. And as we see we take a look at the match highlights here. I mean, we've already talked about this. 4 tribes, unfortunate positioning coming in from them, unfortunate outcome as well. The fans are not going to be as happy as they would have loved to about the positioning coming in from Rondo, Erangel and Miramar. It was not just decent games from them, unfortunately, but other teams have stepped up big, and they've stepped up big time. And I really am happy to see Glubug also stepping up at the moment. Also, Rigo, they're trying their best, but it's just not enough. Glubug was just too much to handle at the moment. in all three garage. They need to, you know, bump up their performance. Phoenix Rise as well, on the other hand, they also need to do the same. Wine especially, and the Arena, the two teams that I'm actually concerned about.
Yes. And Agent 47, I mean, he should try the level best, and there we have it. I mean, Agent 47, he is just a pure beast unleashed on the battleground. जिस तरीके का dominance यहाँ पे Agent 47 दिखाते हैं throughout the whole day, this is good. But Boom Esports, अभी यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने देखा ये तो winning team है ही, और यहाँ पे जिस तरीके से इन लोगों ने ये third party किया, जिस नज़ाकत से end तक ये लोग जिंदा थे, वो बहुत प्यारा था. And I mean, मैं यही चीज़ बोल रहा था एज कि टीम 2K and टीम या फिर Boom Esports या फिर हो सकता था दैट टीम 42 या फिर 52 जो थी, उनमें से किसी ना किसी को तो फाइट लेना ही पड़ता है, एंड पीछे से कोई ना कोई थर्ड पार्टी जरूर होती. But let's just have a look on the winning team stats.
Yeah, we have Boom coming up with the winner chicken dinner here in the match number 33 on day number 6. Boom, yummy with 5 eliminations, 2 for Ukta, Resbob with 4. Maul, unfortunately, this time around was unable to pull out any numbers, but it did deal enough damage. 287, that's decent. But look at the damage dealt by Yummy, 799. 1,202, ridiculous numbers being pulled by him and him alone, and everyone else is doing a really good job as well. You Octa with 527, 441 Bob, but the MVP is gonna be Agent 47 again with 6 eliminations, 905 damage, 1 assist, 27 minutes of survival time, 6 knocks, and 565 heal.
We started off really strong, and this was the MVP for this particular match. And yesterday we have seen Agent 47 multiple times being the MVP as well, and especially when he did that 1v4 against Team Wargay. So overall it was a good performance, and what I'm talking is कि कल जो इन्होंने 1v4 किया था, and उसके बाद में हम लोगों ने देखा है that Agent 47 बहुत बार MVP का खिताब लेते हुए, आज भी यहाँ पर MVP का खिताब लेके जाएंगे. टीम 52 जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे इन लोगों ने अपना ट्रांजिशन दिया है एक स्लो पेस टीम के थ्रू, एक एग्रेशन, और यहाँ पे जिस तरीके से यहाँ पर डोमिनेट करते हुए लॉबी की शुरुआत से एंड तक, वही अगर इस कंसिस्टेंसी से खेलते हुए शायद वो एक अच्छे स्पॉट के ऊपर रहेंगे ओवरऑल स्टैंडिंग्स के अंदर.
They probably will have a good result there coming towards the end. But I mean, if you take a look at the top 4 players, it kind of gives you an idea about the teams that have dominated the server at the moment. Right, it was Boom at 52. We have Yummy in the 2nd position, Resbob in 3rd, and I am on the side of 52 in that 4th position. And teams to watch, well, 52 and Boom, they definitely have to be there. Team Secret and Glue, keep an eye out for them as well, because Glue, there was a great performance coming in from them. And Team Secret, well, this team has been so good. I mean, since day one, they've been popping off, and they're popping off hard, and they're not done yet.
Exactly, these are the teams to watch out. We did talk about them. Team 52, Boom Esports, Team Secrets, and Team Glue will be the teams to watch out in the day number 6, which is going to be the end of the day. But let's just have a look on the match summary, because Edge, हम लोगों ने देखे यहाँ पर total 68 elimination, 2 grenade elimination, 4 airdrops were looted, and we have seen longest elimination, which was 318 meters coming in, and which exact player it is, and ये रहेंगे हमारे Boom Esports के Resbob. Mini 14 का हम लोगों ने इस्तेमाल देखा था, and बहुत प्यारा इन्होंने Mini 14 का इस्तेमाल किया था, and especially 8x के साथ में जो 1 taps हम लोगों ने इनकी तरफ से देखे थे, those were pretty perfect.
It was pretty incredible to witness that. It was kind of giving us the happy vibes there at the end. But yes, let's take a look at the match rankings as well to get an idea about the numbers that these teams have managed to accumulate into this one. Boom with 21 at the end, 52 Esports with the same number of eliminations, but only 16 points to show for. Team Secret with 9 points, 2K with 8, along with Glue, Team Phoenix Rising with 6, with the Xavier on 6 as well. All 3 Go Aries with 4, Arena with 4, Aura with 4, Yangon Galacticos on 3, Burmese Girls and Warga. They have managed to get themselves 3 points, 2 points for Pandam and Boyne, OT with 1 only, and unfortunately for the chicken dinner winner last time, well, they will not be able to get anything. MSI with 0 points, and Alpha Gaming, I mean, they look good at the start, but unfortunately, they will also be on 0 points.
Exactly, and these are the match rankings, and after this we'll be having a look on the overall rankings, and देखते हैं ओवरऑल रैंकिंग्स के अंदर क्या चेंजेस हम लोगों को देखने को मिलेंगे। हमको एक चीज तो पक्का पता है एच कि 100% फोर्थ राइव्स यहाँ पर टेबल टॉप कर रही है एंड दे आर हैविंग 185 पॉइंट्स इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग। ओह, उन लोगों ने एक और पॉइंट यहाँ पे गैदर किया था इस मैच के अंदर एंड दे आर हैविंग 186 पॉइंट्स। सो फोर्थ राइव्स थ्रू आउट द डे एक बहुत ही उम्दा परफॉर्मेंस करी थी उन लोगों ने ऑन द मैप ऑफ राउंड व्हेन 28 पॉइंट्स वो लोग लेके गए थे। बट आगे आने वाले मैचेस के अंदर क्या वो लोग और चिकन डिनर निकाल पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, या फिर कुछ और एलिमिनेशन वो आज के दिन जोड़ पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, सवाल रहेगा। But Boom Esports, ASIET Esports, RRQ, DRS, Team Flash, Team Hong Kong and Team 52 Young on Collecticons एक बहुत ही प्यारे स्पॉट के ऊपर and from first to 9th spot इन लोगों को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। Right now it's all about to show up into the matches and consistently यहाँ पे थोड़े बहुत फ्रैग्स दें या फिर top 10 maybe अगर top 5 आ जाए तो बेस्ट रहेगा। But all the teams on the first page कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है इन लोगों के लिए।
Definitely not something to worry about for them. But looking at the teams on the second page now, Team Secret up to 10th position. And here's the thing, they don't have any chicken dinners, but look at their position, it's good. That's what decent performance gives you. Glue Blug on 143 points on 11th position, her on 12th position as well. 2K on 13th position, MSI on 14, Amin's pushed down to 15. Now they're on the verge of getting eliminated from the top 16, that is, of course. Altrigo barely in the top 16. This area Alpha Gaming, now they're also going to be contesting for the top 16 spot. As we take a look at the last page of the overall ranking, now these teams are going to be joining the fight for the 16th, 15th spot as well. Wine on 124, Phoenix Rising on 122, 122 for Skyforce as well. BTR by Vitality, they're probably not going to be having a chance here coming into this one. EOE in a Pandem on 23rd and 24th position, T2K on 25, Burmese Girls on 26, and War Guy on 27th position. So, I mean, for these teams, it's pretty much over based on the point system, but let's see how things pan out moving on later. We still have fan votes, and we still have phase 2 and phase 3.
Well, let's have a look at the overall MVP, because Falak stick करेंगे उस MVP के खिताब को, and he just overpassed Zeus. बहुत ही भयंकर परफॉर्मेंस फलक यहाँ पे दिखाते हुए, 40 एलिमिनेशंस एंड 43 नॉकआउट्स यहाँ पे लेते हुए। फलक के पास 42 थे, बट उन्होंने एक और नॉकआउट लिया था ऑन द मैप ऑफ मिरामार एंड स्लीपी यंग मास्टर एंड फ्रैग, दे आर जस्ट सर्वाइविंग देयर। एंड यहाँ पे उन लोगों को अपने ओवरऑल MVP, आई मीन जो टॉप 5 MVP है, कंसिस्टेंटली फ्रैग करना पड़ेगा, तभी वहाँ पर वो स्पॉट के ऊपर रह पाएंगे। बट लेट्स जस्ट हैव अ लुक ऑन द फेवरेट टीम्स, क्योंकि फोर्थ राइव्स के फैंस ने अभी तक यहाँ पे 45,000 वोट्स कर दिए। DRS के फैंस राइट देयर हैविंग 30,000 freaking votes, ASI8 from the back ends, Demon Esports, and if you guys are wondering कि ये votes actually है क्या, your teams will get that decent amount of support, and हमारे पास दो fan favorite teams रहेंगी जो यहाँ पर आगे जाएंगे, and if they're not able to get qualified because of the point table system, Edge, let me remind you, वो लोग यहाँ पर प्रमोट होंगे या फिर क्वालिफाई होंगे उन फैंस वोट्स की वजह से।
Definitely, that is right. So it's up to you guys in the chat to support your favorite team so that they will make it through the grand finals if they don't make it to the grand finals based on the point system. But yes, we are done with the first cycle of today's map rotation. We will be taking a look at the 3 maps once again, one final time here in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. This is PUBG Mobile Asia Battle Wars Chapter 3. And well, we have 3 more maps left. Rondo, Erangel, Miramar coming into play. And with Rondo, last time 4 tribes was absolutely beautiful. So let's see if they can do something similar, and if they can, pull off a decent amount of points into this one as well. And if they can, well then, they pretty much are going to be causing troubles for the teams at the bottom.
And we will be starting off soon with the map of Rondo, Chaos, और वो जो हम लोग को क्लस्टर देखने को मिलता है टीम्स का रोंडो के मैप पे हम लोग को दोबारा से देखने को मिलेगा। एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू बी एशिया बैटल वॉर्स चैप्टर 3 प्लेऑफ्स रहेंगे एंड मैच नंबर रहेगा हमारा 34। एंड टू ऑल द ऑडियंस वाचिंग द स्ट्रीम राइट नाउ, आप सभी लोगों को दोबारा से रिमाइंड कर रहा हूँ, प्लीज गो एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल ऑफ 141 Esports, बिकॉज कहाँ और मिलेंगे आप लोगों को ऐसे तगड़े मैचेस। एंड रोंडो हम यहाँ पे दोबारा से स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं। लेट्स जस्ट सी एच कि यहाँ पे क्या रहेगा हमारा फ्लाइट पाथ। एंड फ्रॉम दिस हियर न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री एक रीजन रहेगा जहाँ पे हम लोग एक स्पॉट देखेंगे, क्योंकि न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री के ऊपर 4 टीम्स लगातार उतरती हैं एंड उनमें से एक 4th राइव्स भी है। एंड अल्टर ईगोस भी है. सो देखते हैं उनमें से कौन सी टीम एक रहेगी जो जिंदा रहेगी.
We'll see how things turn out at the end for all of these teams. And New York's Factory, as you said, you know, is a place where we see a lot of these teams actually jump in, 4 to 5 teams, but this time we'll not be seeing 52 jump in towards that area. 40 have already dropped in. They might be going to that area. We also have AE, that is Alter Egos, actually making their way towards New York's Factory. So let's see if that is going to be an important one. And Agent 47 is already isolated from the team. He's looking to go for that recall tower. And at the moment, it is still going to be a split push coming up for him. And 40, Alter Ego, and Phoenix Rising, all of these teams are going to be going towards New York's Factory. And the circle is not that far away. So this is going to be a very chaotic start to the map for sure, as we will be witnessing a lot of drop clashes coming into this one.
4 Thrives के चारों प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे उतर चुके हैं न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री के रीजन के ऊपर. देखते हैं T24 नॉकी फलक हो. यस जो हम लोग को यहाँ पे देखने को मिलती है रीजनल लाइनअप वही यहाँ पर खेल रही है. फलक उतरते ही एक प्यारा नॉकआउट लेंगे एंड हेजलनट को यहाँ पे एलिमिनेट करेंगे एंड पूरा का पूरा उन लोग को डाउन भी कर दिया जाएगा. फलक स्टार्ट करेंगे एक बिल्कुल स्ट्रॉन्ग अप्रोच के साथ में, और जो डेडली डू हम लोग को देखने को मिलता है 4 Thrives का नॉकी और फलक दोनों के दोनों प्लेयर शुरुआत से ही यहाँ पे जो परफॉर्मेंस दिखा रहे हैं वो बहुत ही ज्यादा उम्दा है. 2 अच्छे एलिमिनेशन लेंगे, बट लेट्स जस्ट हैव अ लुक कि स्काई होड़ा क्या कर रहे हैं. एंड समवेयर अराउंड वो यहाँ पे नॉकआउट भी हो चुके हैं. टीम होड़ा ई स्पोर्ट्स बहुत ही ज्यादा बड़े डिसएडवांटेज के अंदर 2 के 2 प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे जा चुके हैं एंड 2 प्लेयर्स अभी भी जिंदा रहेंगे. द स्टैंडिंग टॉल, बट यहाँ से क्या चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं. बट वेट, फलक अपने घुटनों पर रिवाइवल की दरकार यहाँ पर रहनी चाहिए. अगर रिवाइवल ना भी हो पाए, रिस्पॉन टावर्स रहेंगे यहाँ पर 4 Thrives को मदद करने के लिए. बट अभी के लिए फलक ब्लीड करते हुए 2 एलिमिनेशंस तो यहाँ पे ले चुके हैं. बट कौन सी एक टीम रहेगी इन लोगों के अगेंस्ट जो यहाँ पे फाइट कर रही है? It is team Phoenix Rise. Okay, दोनों की दोनों पाकिस्तानी टीम्स यहाँ पे फाइट करती हुई एक दूसरे के साथ में. डीमन MVP जिंदा रहेंगे और देखिए फलक झपकते ही 4 एलिमिनेशन. फलक का रिवाइवल अभी तक आया नहीं है. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing, and there we have it. Falak, the man, the myth, the legend. Revive हो चुके हैं, अपने घुटनों के ऊपर दोबारा से यहाँ पे खड़े हो जाएंगे. And क्या यहाँ पर फलक एक हमको भयंकर 1v4 या फिर 1v3 देखने को मिलेगा या फिर नहीं? But wait, the Xaviers के होप, एक आखिरी होप बनते हुए सोलोमन स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे. रिस्पॉन टावर की तरफ जाए तो एक बहुत ही ज्यादा बेटर डिसीजन रहेगा उनके लिए. तीन एलिमिनेशन यहाँ पे ये लोग लेके जाएंगे. एक प्लेयर वॉर गए का यहाँ पे नॉकआउट हो चुका है, डाउन भी हो चुके हैं. रिस्पॉन करना यहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन रहेगा उन लोगों के लिए. डीमन एमवीपी सोलोमन स्टैंडिंग है. क्या यहाँ पे फैसला रहेगा उनका? आखिरी प्लेयर तो जिंदा है, बट धीरे धीरे जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे टीम 24 बढ़ रही है, लोग यहाँ पे डाउन हो जाएंगे. और there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the hearts racing. लोग लेके जाएंगे 3 एलिमिनेशन. फलक के पास रहेगा 1, और यस ये लेके जाएंगे 2 एलिमिनेशन. न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री के राजा, अभी वो जो 4 शेर है 4 Thrives के, जिंदा रहेंगे एंड वहां से बिल्कुल अनहिंज्ड. बट वेट, यहाँ पर रहेगी हमारी टीम होरा ई स्पोर्ट्स, और क्लोज रेंज के अंदर ये रहेगी हमारी टीम द ज़ेवियर्स. एक और टीम, एक और पाकिस्तानी जायंट जो रहेगी वॉरगे. there you go, वॉरगे ने भी यहाँ पे बहुत ही प्यारी इनिशिएशन दिया. एलिमिनेशन आता हुआ यहाँ पर हमारी टीम द ज़ेवियर्स का. पता नहीं क्या गलत हुआ उनके साथ में, बट अभी के लिए 40 के यस ग्रेनेडियर का खिताब लेते हुए स्लीपी हो रहा, वो भी यहाँ पे नॉकआउट हो चुके हैं. बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस तो है हो रहा है स्पोर्ट्स की आज के दिन में, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो जो सिनर्जी है, वो जो हम कोऑर्डिनेशन के बारे में बात करते हैं, वो यहाँ पर अभी नहीं आती हुई. बट जिगल हो रहा, वो भी यहाँ पे डाउन हो चुके हैं. 2 प्लेयर यहाँ पे स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे हो रहा है स्पोर्ट्स के. 5 एलिमिनेशन यहाँ पे ये लोग लेके जाएंगे. वो बहुत ही प्यारा नंबर है. Ladies and gentlemen, audience and watching out there, उनके लिए सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा कि चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स टिल द एंड जिंदा रहें. It's all about the chicken dinner. It's all about taking those elimination points. मजबूत पकड़ बना के रखनी पड़ेगी इस मैच के अंदर. बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स, एक प्लेयर यहाँ पे डाउन हो चुका है. रिवाइवल या फिर रिवाइव, आई डोंट थिंक सो यहाँ पे हो सकता है. मोक्ता यहाँ पे डाउन हो चुके हैं. यमी 7799 लास्ट मैच के अंदर बहुत प्यारी परफॉर्मेंस थी बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स. बट बढ़िया चिकन डिनर यहाँ पे इन लोगों ने लिया था, बट 0 एलिमिनेशन। उसी का यहाँ पे प्री फायर आता हुआ, ये थे प्योर इंस्टिंक्ट्स। बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स एक प्यारा नॉकआउट निकालेंगे और पकड़ बनाते हुए, कंट्रोल बनाते हुए इस मैच के ऊपर एक और नॉकआउट यहाँ पे निकाला जाएगा। उसी का कहर मचता हुआ एक और प्लेयर यहाँ पे जिंदा रहेगा टीम पैंडम का, बट ये रिटेलिएशन वाला जो नॉकआउट है ये सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा। बूमी स्पोर्ट्स धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ती हुई टीम पैंडम को एक वो जो सोलो मैन स्टैंडिंग है, क्या उनको निकाल पाएंगे या फिर नहीं। S12 के ये धीरे धीरे आगे आते चलती हुई S12 के यहाँ पर रुक नहीं रही है, कब तक रिलोड तो करके जाना पड़ेगा, बट 799 भी यहाँ पर डाउन हो चुके हैं। एंड बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स टीम पैंडम, ये जो कहर यहाँ पे मच रहा है कब तक यहाँ पे चलता रहेगा। ये जो फाइट है, this is getting stressed a lot. That solo man standing of Team Pandem made a huge chaos, but this marks an elimination for Team Pandem. एक ही elimination लेके जाएंगे। 17वें पायदान के ऊपर यहाँ पे eliminate हो चुकी है हमारी Team Pandem। 3 elimination Boom Esports के पास।
Great start. They have lost 1, but they will be happy with 3 eliminations and 46 eliminations. They're looking like they have picked up the pace once again here on the map of Ronda. Every time that comes up, they will, step up, and they step up strong. And that is the game that we are waiting to see. And Pandem going out, unfortunately, it's probably going to be affecting them in the late run. And D Xavier as well. They were on the verge of getting that top 16 spot, but now they will have to work hard in the next 2 maps. This is going to be heartbreaking for them if they don't make it in. But boom, they will lose 2 players, but the recall will be coming in anytime soon.
Exactly, and again, fans watching out there, जो हमारी लाइव स्ट्रीम, जो हमारा ब्रॉडकास्ट देख रहे हैं यूट्यूब के ऊपर 141 ई स्पोर्ट्स के चैनल के ऊपर, क्या आप लोग वेट कर रहे हैं? आज हमारा गोल है 32 के सब्सक्राइबर्स का, सो प्लीज जाइए एंड अभी सब्सक्राइब करिए, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से धमाकेदार परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पे हमारी टीम फोर्थ राइव्स देती हुई, उतनी धमाकेदार परफॉर्मेंस आपको भी देनी चाहिए। सो प्लीज जाइए और अभी सब्सक्राइब करिए हमारे चैनल को, क्योंकि ये जो वेंचर है, ये जो हमारी जर्नी है एशिया बैटल वर्स चैप्टर 3 की, एज यहाँ पे नहीं रुकेगी, क्योंकि 1 महीने का ये पूरा हमारा जो प्रोग्राम है, जो हमारे 1 महीने का पूरा टूर्नामेंट है, ये चलता रहेगा। बट फलक यहाँ पे बात करते करते फलक डाउन हो जाएंगे। फोर्थ राइव्स की टीम डाउन टू 3 मैन स्टैंडिंग। यहाँ पे इजी यहाँ पे रिस्पॉन जा सकता है, बट फोर्थ राइव्स कौन सी एक टीम है जिसके अगेंस्ट ये लोग फाइट लेते हुए।
Falak is back on his feet though. Recall has been made. Okay, Nelson taking a bit of damage there. In the meanwhile, on the other part of the map, we have Horror taking damage on the side from the side of Team Secret, and the confirmations will come in just like that. 2 points for Team Secret as Horror. Now with 5 eliminations already, they will be down to 2 surviving players. Will they be able to get the recall done? That is the question. 2K, Misfit International. A couple more teams that we will be taking a look at much more closely, as the circle is looking decent. The stage 2, they still have a lot of space to work with. Yangon Galacticos are really far away. They will have some time to. They will take some time to come back in. Gloob looks there as well. 9-minute mark about ahead. All these teams going for that rotation will not be having an easy time making their way back into the circle, as Sky will be bleeding. It all comes down to Jiggle. And will he be able to do anything, or will he just go for that recall immediately? It looks like he might be able to get a couple points here on their players with side and secret, but he's out in the open. This is not good.
Horror Esports, this marks an elimination for Team Horror Esports. यहाँ से टीम Horror Esports जा चुकी है 16वें पायदान के ऊपर, बट वेट, ये कौन सी टीम है हमारे स्क्रीन के ऊपर? दिस इज गोइंग टू बी टीम फोर्थ राइव्स। यस यहाँ पे डाउन हो चुके हैं टीम अल्फा गेमिंग। हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे आज के अंदर देखा था कि टीम फोर्थ राइव्स का बहुत ही प्यारा प्रदर्शन रहा था हमारे पहले मैच के अंदर, बट ये दोबारा से एक और राउंड का मैच रहेगा। एज अभी यहाँ पे फोर्थ राइव्स थोड़े बहुत डैमेज को डील करते हुए फोर्थ राइव्स राइट नो ओपन सिनेरियोस के अंदर यहाँ पे उनको पकड़ लिया गया है। एंड फोर्थ राइव्स की ये जो पकड़ है रोंडो के ऊपर, वो धीरे धीरे फिसलती हुई। लेट्स सी आगे यहाँ पर क्या परफॉर्मेंस हम लोगों को देखने को मिलेगी। अल्फा गेमिंग के प्लेयर्स यहाँ पर चारों पे चारों प्लेयर्स जिंदा रहेंगे। बर्मस गोल्स यहाँ पर स्पॉट करेगी वाइन ई स्पोर्ट्स को। अननोन 11 प्यारा एक्सपीरियंस लेने का ट्राई किया, बट कोई भी नॉकआउट यहाँ पर नहीं आ पाया।
As you said, 40, it feels like slightly they are losing control on the map. But they already are dealing, good amount of damage there in terms of eliminations. and they might go for the recall yet again. We don't really know. We'll have to wait and see if those two surviving players can actually go for that recall at the moment. Burmese Girls holding on, no elimination for them, and they will need to get into the action quick, because as time progresses, they will keep losing the opportunities to get as many points as possible, because at the moment they have 95 points and they will need more to make sure that they come out on top, at least in the top 16, if not on top, of course, to qualify to the grand finals. There's only 2 more games left after this. It's very important that Burmese Girls, they get at least 20 points from here on forward in every match.
That's true. ये arena on the other hand, दो elimination यहाँ पे ये लोग यहाँ पर capitalize कर तो चुके हैं. ये arena day number 5 उन लोगों के लिए अच्छा नहीं था. Day number 6 they're also dealing a good damage, but क्या chicken dinner ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? Chicken dinner की दरख्वास्त तो रहेगी and पूरा का पूरा try भी करेंगे by Team Blue. यहाँ पे बहुत प्यारा डैमेज उन लोगों पर लिया जाएगा, एक प्यारा नॉकआउट भी दिया जाएगा एंड शायद से उसको कैपिटलाइज भी कर लिया जाएगा. एंड देयर वी हैव अ टीम सीक्रेट्स के सीरीज यहाँ पे गिर के डाउन हो चुके हैं.
OT, they have all their players up again. Team Secret, they will now go for the retaliation mode, as one player was down, as you mentioned, Zeres. Team Secret will try to retaliate immediately, but before that they will go for the revival on the player. As the stage 3 circle will come to an end in the next few seconds, they will try their level best to get as many points as possible. But as we were talking about the other side, that is Team Burmese Girls, they will be a force to be reckoned with as well. They will drop 1, but immediately takes damage. Juke drops down Godspeed as well. Now, Burmese Girls in a 2 versus 3 situation, make it 4 actually, because the player is back on his feet and Burmese Girl on the verge of getting eliminated. This is what I was talking about. I mean, if you want to take down the players on the side of Team Secret, you better not miss. The retaliation from Team Secret is just too good. 6 eliminations at the moment, and they are gonna make it 7, maybe 8 as a matter of fact.
Team Secret having 6 good elimination. ये कौन सी टीम है? Whiffing कुछ shots को यहाँ पे whiff किया जाएगा, but still Team Secrets जीत का खिताब लेंगे इस वाली fight के अंदर. But wait, Team Secrets के लॉल वो सोलमैन स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे. अपने आप को पैच तो किया जाएगा, हीलिंग्स यहाँ पे लगाई जाएंगी, बट देखिए ये गाड़ी या नहीं, ये तो गराज बनाती आए इस जगह पे. टीम सीक्रेट्स बहुत ज्यादा डैमेज हुई है, हम तो barely सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं. I don't think so वो यहाँ पे सर्वाइव कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं. हाँ, सर्वाइव करेंगे, अपना व्हीकल लेके जाएंगे एंड कवर के पीछे चले जाएंगे. Alter Egos Aries, 2 elimination ही है बस इन लोगों के पास में. They will try to get more and more Alter Egos. Day number 4, day number 5 ज्यादा अच्छा नहीं था, but this is the time to make a better move. Boom Esports पहले का यहाँ पे लोगों ने चिकन डिनर लिया था, but ये देखिए ये कौन सी टीम है. टीम एंड Esports aka Phoenix Rise आगे की तरफ बढ़ती हुई. यहाँ पर एक प्लेयर ऑर्डर यहाँ पे डाउन हो चुके हैं. 2 ही एलिमिनेशन लोग पास में रहेंगे. यहाँ पर सोच समझ के एक प्लान और एक कैलकुलेटेड मैनर से ये 4v4 फाइट निकालनी पड़ेगी. अगर नहीं तो यहाँ पर शायद से हो सकता है Phoenix Rise जा सकती है. 2 ही प्लेयर यहाँ पे बूम Esports के जिंदा रहेंगे. Phoenix Rise एक और पाकिस्तानी टीम. ये फाइट यहाँ पर उम्दा चलती हुई.
Beautiful performance there coming in, and well, as you said, you know, this fight is not just you know, a beautiful one to watch, but it's also being prolonged at the moment. And Hashim he probably is gonna be taken down. There you go, he's gone. Faisal standing now on the side of Team Phoenix Rising. Is the only one standing actually. And that grenade might deal a bit of damage. Actually confirms order, and Faisal's really low, close range. Yummy is gonna take him down. Boom Esports will be the one to eliminate Team Phoenix Rising. And just like that, that's another squad wipe, another squad eliminated. Actually, there is one more. Never mind, I take that back. Looks like there is another player still surviving somewhere. Will we be able to catch them on the map? Because I don't see him anywhere at the moment.
Yeah, that could be the case. But wait, Edge. Oh man. There's one team getting eliminated. ये रही हमारी team Phoenix Rise, एक और पाकिस्तानी team. They lost the spot. और अभी हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं बूम Esports के 2 प्लेयर जिंदा रहेंगी. टीम 2 के भी यहाँ पे एलिमिनेट हो चुकी है. 7 अच्छे फ्रैग्स और एलिमिनेशन यहाँ पे इन लोगों ने निकाल लिए हैं. बट आगे देखते हैं क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता। बूम esports यमी 799।
मामा मेरी किट वॉश कर देना।
मामा मेरी यूनिफॉर्म फिर से गंदी होगी।
मेरी शर्ट भी वॉश कर देना, चाय गिर गई थी।
ये कोई नई बात नहीं।
क्या रोटेशंस रहेंगी, कैसे यहाँ पे जोन के अंदर जाएंगी, वो देखने वाली चीज रहेगी। 10 ही मीटर जोन से बाहर है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बूम esports अपना खिताब लेके जाएंगे इस वाले मैच के अंदर। बट एक सबसे बड़ा ऑब्स्टिकल जो उनके सामने है वो है फोर्थ राइव्स, यंग गैलेक्टिकॉन्स, टीम अल्फा गेमिंग, मिसफिट्स इंटरनेशनल, टीम ब्लू। ये सारी टीम चट्टान के जैसे खड़ी हुई है इन लोगों के सामने। बट टीम ई अरीना जोकर यहाँ पर जा तो चुके हैं, बट एक और प्लेयर यहाँ पे लीड कर रहे हैं, दो प्लेयर यहाँ पे सर्वाइव करते हुए। बट ये कौन सी टीम है? दिस इज टीम फोर्थ राइव्स। चारों के चारों शेयर यहाँ पे साथ में मिल चुके हैं। फोर्थ ओके, स्पॉट किया जाएगा प्लेयर को, स्प्रे भी लिया जाएगा, बट इट्स नॉट इनफ टू गेट दैट नॉकआउट। फलक, देयर वी गो। फलक यहाँ पर और भी ज्यादा एलिमिनेशन लेते हुए 2 एलिमिनेशन लेके जाएंगे पूरी टीम के 7 खिताबी एलिमिनेशन। दिस इज द परफॉर्मेंस वी ऑलवेज लुक फॉरवर्ड टू। T24 बहुत ही ज्यादा लो हो चुके हैं। फर्स्ट एड को यहाँ पे पैचिंग किया जाएगा। बहुत ही प्यारा डिसीजन। नोकी वेट, एक और नॉकआउट यहाँ पे शायद से नॉकी निकालेंगे। देयर वी गो। फोर्थ राइव्स, ये है परफॉर्मेंस फोर्थ राइव्स की। रोंडो की जो पकड़ है मजबूत है, बिल्कुल भी यहाँ पर उस पकड़ को है मजबूत, आई मीन पूरी पकड़ को पूरी मजबूत करके चलेंगे, थोड़ी सी भी ढील नहीं देना चाहेंगे। 8 एलिमिनेशंस हैं उन लोगों के पास अभी।
Great performance for T. I mean, they're picking up the pace in the moment. Team Secret are going to be the ones going down, unfortunately. And Rampage coming in from Yangon. Cloudy, I'm sorry. As all three girls now immediately trying to, you know, ruin their party. Yangon Galacticos, they will have the retaliation coming in, and all three going out for a game in both of them. They will be bidding farewell in 10th, in 10th and 9th position respectively. We're down to top 8 teams, 23 players still in the server. Glue Blue on the verge of elimination as well. 40 have lost a player. Wine at the moment as we're looking at them. They have lost Potato already. 7 teams in there, 7 points, and they're up to 131 points. They need more. I mean, from now, position points will be calculated, so they need to survive for as long as possible from here on forward. Even if they don't get any elimination points, if they get a chicken dinner from here on forward, that would mean 10 extra points, which will actually give them a major boost on their overall standings. That's 14 now. Could be the next opponent that they face off against. They have to be careful because Wine are not a force to be reckoned with, especially with the way things are going right now. 14, I know they're confident, but Wine, they are also unfazed by the players of 4 tribes.
4 ट्राइब्स इनके ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा ग्रेनेड आते हुए। T24 ओपी बिल्कुल बेली सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं। अगर इन लोगों ने हील पैच नहीं किया, क्या ये डिसीजन, क्या ये ग्रेनेड सही था या नहीं, देखने वाली चीज रहेगी। T24 ओपी बिल्कुल नहीं, उन लोगों को हील पैच अप की तरफ यहाँ पे जाना पड़ेगा। 4 ट्राइब्स यहाँ से एलिमिनेट होती हुई एज, 8 ही एलिमिनेशन का खिताब था उनके पास में। एंड यहाँ से वाइन esports, उन लोगों ने उनको पकड़ा जोन के बाहर एंड वहां से जोन के अंदर एंट्री नहीं दी। 4 ट्राइब्स, दिस मार्क्स इन एलिमिनेशन। बहुत प्यारा मैच था, बट अभी भी 200 पॉइंट उनके पूरे नहीं हो पाए। हम लोग तो सोच रहे थे कि शायद से 250 या 220 से ज्यादा लेके जाएंगे, बट 200 भी अभी तक पूरे नहीं हो पाए हैं। सो फैंस, क्या आप लोग कर रहे हो? 4 ट्राइब्स को और भी ज्यादा सपोर्ट करिए एंड उनको वोट करिए। सो प्लीज डू सपोर्ट 4 ट्राइब्स। दे हैव टू क्रॉस मे बी 250, शायद से ज्यादा नंबर हो जाएगा, बट 220 हम लोग यहाँ पे एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं 4 ट्राइब्स को क्रॉस करते हुए। एंड जितने भी अभी लोग यहाँ पे हम लोग देख रहे हैं हमारी लाइव स्ट्रीम को, प्लीज डू मेक श्योर टू हिट दैट सब्सक्राइब बटन, क्योंकि मेरे को अभी एक कॉल आउट आ रहा है। जितने लोग यहाँ पे मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द लोग देख रहे हैं सब्सक्राइब नहीं है।
I'm pretty sure they will be sitting back and subscribing to us in a bit. But as we were talking about 40, right? I mean, that was quite unfortunate, but at the same time, as I said, you know, Wine not a force to be reckoned with, and look at the position coming in from Daku on the side of Warga. They will be waiting for the players on the side of Blue. Well, the Blue zone will be eating them alive. Blue, they will only have 1 more player surviving, but on the other hand, Warga, 10 good eliminations. This is the performance we were waiting for, and all of a sudden, they are picking up the pace. But as I said, too little, too late. We're almost at the end of the playoff stage, and yeah, Warga, even if they get like what 20, 30 fumbles the next 2 games, it's still not going to be easy for them to step up to that top 16 spot. As Blue, Punk is the only one standing, and Warga are probably going to be the ones dropping them down.
Yeah, that's the case right now, but Team Glue, Punk, being the solo man standing, and यहाँ से पंख क्या एक solo chicken dinner ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? I mean, possibilities तो हैं, and it's not never impossible. पूरा try करेंगे, but there we go, Race Bob यहाँ पे down होते हुए, and Boom Esports 2 ही players के साथ यहाँ पे जिंदा रहेंगे, and एक और टीम का elimination आता हुआ Vine Esports इस वाले मैच से टाटा बाय बाय करके चले जाएगी, एंड Vine Esports एलिमिनेट हो चुके हैं 7वें पायदान के ऊपर, बट अभी के लिए यहाँ पर 14 players remaining हैं, जिन टॉप 6 टीम्स हैं Boom Esports, Young Galacticons, Team 52, Glue Esports and Misfits International and Wargay. सिर्फ 2 ही ऐसी टीम्स हैं जो जिंदा रहेंगी हमारी 4 प्लेयर्स के साथ में, 4 खिलाड़ी के साथ में, बट एक और टीम का एलिमिनेशन आता हुआ, ये जो खिताब है सिर्फ इन्हीं 5 टीमों में से किसी एक को मिलेगा रोंडो के ऊपर.
Beautiful plays coming in. Yangon Galacticos, 2 players standing. Glue with only 1, top 5 teams now. Misfit International once again. We've seen this before on a wrangle. Looks like they might pull off the incredible yet again. But Warguy, I mean, I don't want to jinx them again. But we know what happened last time when they had 4 players surviving till the end, right? Hopefully they don't make the same mistake again, and they will probably, have a better outcome this time around. And by that I mean, get the chicken if possible. But Daku made a move and he almost got taken down there by Tony Kabai with his AUG. Without range, was pretty beautiful to watch. Spray control there coming in, and they have to make their way into the circle. But as you can see, there's Yangon, there's Borga as well in their path. It's not going to be easy for Misfit International, but they are making sure that they take down everything and everyone that moves on the map. Yangon at the moment, feeling the heat.
They're feeling the heat for sure. Misfits International war गए, सिर्फ 4 ही, I mean, चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स जिंदा रहेंगे, and मैं इस बात और लाइन को बार-बार बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये बहुत ही बड़ा एडवांटेज रहता है अगर आप लोग एंड जोन में हो और बस चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स जिंदा हैं, तो यही एडवांटेज आपको चाहिए और क्या ही चाहिए. बट यंग और गैलेक्टिकॉन्स और बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स, ये दोनों जो सोलो प्लेयर हैं एज, इन दोनों टीम्स के लिए मिस्फिट्स इंटरनेशनल वॉर इन दोनों के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ी प्रॉब्लम बन सकते हैं अगर इन लोगों ने ये थर्ड पार्टी करना स्टार्ट किया. द केस, बट अभी हम लोग देख रहे हैं वो प्यारी गाड़ी को रिपेयर करते हुए वॉर गाय के प्लेयर्स, एंड इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग दैट इज अ लोटस, इट्स एन इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल. एंड मैं और से क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहूँगा, आप लोगों की कौन सी फेवरेट कार है इन PUBG मोबाइल? डू लेट मी नो. मेरी तो फेवरेट पगानी है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट यू? व्हिच इज योर फेवरेट vehicle skin?
I think I gotta say that the same Lotus that we watched. I think it's probably because once again it is sleek, it is quiet, it is fast, and I think I kind of like it. Once again, it fits my style. But regardless, we have 4 teams now surviving. Oh my God, Mola! He never would have expected him to be there. Yangon Galacticos, they will be happy with that 1 extra point. Romeo, that was the first elimination for him, and he will now feel a little more confident in maybe getting a couple more.
वॉर्गे के पास 12 एलिमिनेशन है भाई, अभी तक का हाईएस्ट नंबर है उन लोगों का. हम लोगों ने कल देखा था दैट वॉर्गे चिकन डिनर के बहुत ज़्यादा पास थी. अभी तक उन लोगों ने एक भी विनर चिकन डिनर नहीं लिया है. दिस इज द रियली क्लोज मोमेंट फॉर देम टू टेक दिस विनर चिकन डिनर. लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, प्लीज डू सपोर्ट दिस टीम बिकॉज अभी ये लोग तीसरे पेज के ऊपर है, तीसरे ओवरऑल स्टैंडिंग्स के पेज के ऊपर है, या फिर 27वें पायदान के ऊपर है. अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस नहीं कर पाए हैं, बट ये जो कमबैक है, ये जो आज के दिन पे दिखा रहे हैं, ये अगर पहले आ जाता तो शायद से होता था आज का मंजर वॉर गए के लिए दूसरा होता. बट जिस तरीके से धीरे धीरे प्लेयर्स को लूज करते हुए वॉर गए, एक को तो छोड़ दिया, बट 3 की जो स्टैंडिंग है, क्या मिस्फिट्स इंटरनेशनल को एलिमिनेट कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? बट यंगन गैलेक्टिकॉन, दैट सोलो प्लेयर could be the troublesome person, could be that troublesome player. Edge, what do you feel like about that Yangon Galacticon? That solo player could be the problematic situation here.
Yeah, I mean, he already caused trouble for Warga, right? I mean, they could be more. Mola didn't see that one coming, and he got taken down there immediately. And Romeo, well, he could be, on the verge of getting himself a couple more. And there you go. Just as we speak, he will be able to get one more frag, but this time on the side of Misfit International. So now he has even down the playfield for the side of Warga, because it's going to be a 3v3 against Misfit International. But Romeo, for as long as he survives, is going to be a menace for all of these teams and all of these players for sure. So I think he should be the first player that they would be looking to take down. It's not over yet, though. At the moment, Mr. International FV holding on to his ground, and Romeo could have a clean shot onto him anytime soon. As the zone will be coming into play, Mr. International, they will have to make their way in. They only have a minute and a half to work with, and Romeo is definitely gonna be a menace for this. And look at this. Look at how cheeky this player is at the moment.
And young and Galacticons Romeo, I mean, survive तो कर रहे हैं, but चिकन डिनर की दरकार, चिकन डिनर का बिल्कुल भूखे तो हैं, but और भी भूखे खिलाड़ी और शिकारी बैठे हुए हैं उन लोगों के सामने। और गए के प्लेयर्स, मिस्टर इंटरनेशनल के प्लेयर, इतना इजी तो नहीं होगा ये चिकन डिनर लेना उनके लिए, बट यंग एंड गैलेक्टिकॉन का वो जो आखिरी खिलाड़ी है अपना पूरा का पूरा ट्राई देगा, and he'll give us 200% for sure. But मिस्टर इंटरनेशनल 2 ही एलिमिनेशन है एंड तक यहाँ पर सरवाइव करते हुए। एज, ये जो फाइट है अब सिर्फ रह चुकी है 2 ही टीम्स के बीच में, यंग ऑन गैलेक्टिकॉन्स वर्सेस टीम वॉरगे। देखते हैं कौन लेके जाएगा इस खिताब को, कौन लेके जाएगा इस वाले मैच को। दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ 5th मैच, आई एम सॉरी 4th वन ऑफ अ डे, एंड ये जो रोंडो है वॉरगे के लिए अच्छा साबित तो हो रहा है, बट मिस्टर इंटरनेशनल ये जो 3v3 की फाइट है अब यहाँ पर कन्वर्ट होती है
3v3 at the moment. And let's see which team will be getting it. War Guy, will they be finally able to get that first chicken dinner? Or can Mr. International, well, they got 2 already. Can they get the 3rd? That is a question. Shaka puts the screws to the players inside of FV. Boy gets taken down. Mr. International dropping down. Only one player standing right now. And that is Tony Kawai. And for not long, he is going to get taken down as well. It is going to be War Guy with the winner chicken dinner. But I feel, as I said, I feel like it's a little too late for this comeback to happen. But regardless, they will take it. What a beautiful way to end things off for them. A chicken dinner, and in good fashion as well, because they did not just get the chicken dinner, but they also had plenty number of eliminations.
Exactly, that was the case. And Wargate finally taking that winner chicken dinner. This is the last day of Asia Battleverse Chapter 3rd, and this is going to be day number 6 of phase 1, right, Edge? So the performance throughout the day was insane, man. We started off our second cycle really strong, and somewhere around I felt like that 4 thrives वहाँ पर वो जो chicken dinner है दोबारा से निकाल सकते हैं, क्योंकि रोंडो की उन लोगों की जो पकड़ है और जो कंट्रोल उन लोगों को साथ है, जो कोऑर्डिनेशन वो लोग रोंडो के ऊपर दिखाते हैं, बहुत प्यारा था। हम लोग को IQ खेलते हुए नहीं दिखे थे, if I'm not wrong। हम लोगों को देखने को मिलते T24, Noki, yes and Falak. So the performance on the side of Team 4 Tribes was good, it was immense, but इतनी ज़्यादा perfect नहीं रह पाई थी जिस तरीके से हम लोगों ने दिखाई थी same performance पहले मैच के ऊपर। But it's not all about performance, it's not all about your skills. Somewhere कहीं ना कहीं वो जो luck factor है, वो जो छोटा मोटा सा luck factor आता है कहीं ना कहीं पे, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ा एक की फैक्टर या रोल प्ले करके जाता है। बट राइट नाउ जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं, मेरे को कॉल आउट आया दैट वी आर हैविंग 9000 पीपल वाचिंग अस राइट नाउ एज, एंड दे आर नॉट सब्सक्राइब्ड राइट नाउ। सो व्हाट यू गाइस आर वेटिंग फॉर? जाइए एंड अभी सब्सक्राइब करिए हमारे चैनल को।
I mean, that is a huge number of people, but at the same time, huge confidence boost for the side of Voin, if you ask me. I mean, absolute brilliant performance coming in from them. They were the ones who took down 4 tribes there coming into that fight, and they were feeling confident. I mean, unfortunately, at the end, they did get taken down, but they were on the verge of getting extra bit of points there towards the end. And moving on forward, I feel like Voin now they have a really good chance to maybe get into the top 16. But the team that's kind of struggling, and I didn't really think they would struggle, is going to be Arena. Not really sure what's happening, but they are having a really tough time as the day progresses. Now there's only 2 more matches left, and the Arena, I don't think there's a really good chance they might actually come out on top. But these areas as well, on the other hand, they are also struggling, and they are on the verge of getting eliminated. So next 2 games are going to be very, very important, very crucial for the teams in that 14th to 18th position on the overall standings. So we will take a look at the overall standings, so you will get a better idea of what I'm talking about. But for now, we are done with Rondo. We have 2 more maps left, Erangel and Miramar, to come to a close here in the playoffs of phase 1, and then we will head down to the grand finals, and things are looking spicy here coming in for these 2 groups as well. I really like it. I mean, the addition of Group Red, as I said, it changed the entire algorithm of the game, and it is, it is affecting everyone in good and some in bad ways for sure.
Oh, indeed, that's the case. And what a good venture it has been. I mean, the roller coaster of emotion throughout the day, I'm just feeling is just immense. And especially, we started off really, really strong on the map of Rondo. 4 Thrives की परफॉर्मेंस के बाद में उन लोगों ने जो एक थ्रेशोल्ड या फिर बेंचमार्क जो सेट कर दिया है दूसरी टीम्स के लिए, राइट, एंड स्पेशली दूसरी पाकिस्तानी टीम्स के लिए, बिकॉज डीमन ई स्पोर्ट्स उन्होंने अपना नाम चेंज करके फिनिक्स राइज जो रखा है, उसके बाद में जिस तरीके से वो धीरे धीरे एक फिनिक्स जैसे राइज करता है एशेस के थ्रू, वैसे ही यहाँ पे परफॉर्मेंस दिखाते हुए वो जो कमबैक है वो बहुत प्यारा है. बट लेट्स जस्ट हैव अ लुक एट द हाइलाइट्स एज एंड एक ब्रीफ करते हैं एंड एक रिकैप लेते हैं क्या हुआ हमारे लास्ट वाले मैच के ऊपर, क्योंकि हम लोग यहाँ पे देखा था जिस तरीके से 4 Thrives के नोकिया एंड फलक ने स्टार्ट किया था against team Alter Ego was good in the region of New York's factory and Horror Esports. चारों के चारों प्लेयर जिंदा थे, बट कहीं ना कहीं बहुत ज्यादा डैमेज था उन लोगों के ऊपर भी, एंड Horror Esports का एलिमिनेशन हम लोग को बहुत ही पहले देखने को मिला.
Yeah, really relatively quick elimination coming in, and they jumped in with 4 players as well. This game, I didn't really expect them to, perform the way they did. And Boom Esports, on the other hand, they were also kind of, giving me hope there at the end. And Team Secret coming into this fight was absolutely phenomenal, trying to take down the players on the side of Glue. It was also E Arena coming in, and we thought maybe there's hope for the side. Pandem also, on the other hand, trying their best, but Phoenix Rise here, this was the downfall that unfortunately happened. And you can see, I mean, Yemi was in a really good position there. There's nothing that anyone could do, unfortunately. And that was actually the elimination there. I thought maybe there was a player left after that, but no one was alive. And 40, this was a fight against Voin, and Voin did come out on top. Their absolute beast of a performance coming in from the side of Voin Esports.
On the winning team stats, because Wargay took the winner chicken dinner and 7 elimination. क्या ही भयंकर परफॉर्मेंस थी डाकू की तरफ से, और शाका ने भी 7 एलिमिनेशन लिए थे, रेज ने लिया था 1 एलिमिनेशन, एंड मौला लेके जाएंगे 2 एलिमिनेशन. बहुत ही प्यारी परफॉर्मेंस थी, एंड स्पेशली डाकू जिस तरीके से उन्होंने यहाँ पर प्यारे तरीके से 1090 का डैमेज लिया, वो बहुत ही बड़ा नंबर है. एंड शाका लेके जाएंगे 1076 का डैमेज, which is good. Throughout the day, the performance has been really great. Wargay, अगर ये कमबैक थोड़ा बहुत पहले ही आ जाता तो अच्छा रहता, बट देर आए दुरुस्त आए.
1000 damage from 2 players. Yeah, you're definitely right. If this happened before, they might have had a better performance and better chance to come into this one. But MVP is gonna be Darko himself. Ever since today's first match began, right, he was the one stepping up for the squad and the one leading from front. 7 eliminations, 1090 damage, 3 assists, 27 minutes of survival time, 4 knocks, and 135 heal. He was an absolute monster, not just in this match, but in all of today's matches. He was there in the top 4 players. He was, there just dealing damage up front on the side of Wargay, and now he's finally there as the face of the MVP. As we look at the other top players, we will take a look at Shaka with 1076 damage as well with 7 eliminations. We see Cloud on the side of Yangon Galacticos with 6 eliminations, and then Zeta, another key player, an important player for the side of Voin with 843 damage and only 4 eliminations. I mean, we've seen that before. He's into dealing a lot of damage, but those elimination numbers are not up to the mark yet.
Let's have a look on the teams to watch out into the upcoming one. Of course, उनमें से एक खिताबी नाम रहेगा Wargay का, क्योंकि 17 एलिमिनेशन लेके जाएंगे इस वाले मैच में. Yangon Galacticons लेके जाएंगे 13, Wine Esports लेके जाएंगे 9 एलिमिनेशन, एंड 4 Thrives हालांकि प्यारा स्टार्ट था. न्यूयॉर्क्स फैक्ट्री के ऊपर अच्छे एलिमिनेशन उन लोगों ने लिए थे. फला का 9 की प्यारा स्टार्टिंग से फाइट लिए थे, जिस तरीके से जिस कदर 762 से नॉकी ने 2 नॉकआउट वहां पे निकाले थे अल्टर ईगोस थे, वो बहुत प्यारा था. But 4 Thrives right now having only 8 eliminations, and into the upcoming one we can see good performance coming in for sure. But let's have a look on the match summary, क्योंकि हम लोगों ने totally 105 elimination देखने को मिले, 10 grenade elimination, which is mostly one of the most highest number we have seen. And सबसे बड़ा elimination हम लोगों को देखने को मिला, the longest run elimination, वो था हमारे ये अरीना की टीम की तरफ से.
And this was the match summary for you guys. And as we move forward to the match rankings to see which team, which team has accumulated how many points, and the difference that they will be making in the overall. I mean, we all know which team is going to be on the top position. It's going to be War Guy, definitely, with that 17 eliminations and 10 position place for points. They will have the massive total of 27. A 9-point difference between them and Yangon Galacticos with 18. Boom on 14 points in third position. Voin with 10 points. Glue Blue with 9 points along with 40. And Team Secret, we have Misfit International with 8 points, 6 points for Hora, 5 points for 52 Esports and E Arena and Alpha Gaming, Alter Ego Aries and 2K Esports. And also Phoenix Rising have 3 points apiece. Burmese Girls have 2 points. Pandem, unfortunately, only 1. And Xavier, yet again, a big fat 0.
Let's have a look on the overall rankings, and the teams on the first page, they're having a really comfortable spot. Fourth Rise ने 195 points का ये जो threshold है पास तो कर लिया है, but 2 matches उनके बहुत ही ज़्यादा खराब गए. Match number 32 and match number 33 सिर्फ 3 ही points वो लोग accumulate कर पाए. But into the upcoming one, ऑडियंस और हमारी prediction तो है इस टीम से कि वो 220 से ज़्यादा point ले पाएंगे. But let's just see क्या वो यहाँ पे कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं. But Boom Esports on the other hand